It's 3:41 right now on the West Coast, and I'm about to eat for the very first time. Thank you, Sin. And today, I'm finna have something I never had before. Y'all guess. It's Mexican food though. Sin, thank you for the double G's. I appreciate you, fam, for real. Y'all guess. Y'all guess in the chat right now what I'm about to eat right now. I've never had this before, ever. But I've seen it. I've seen other people eat it. I've seen it in TV and commercials, etc., etc., etc. But I've never had it myself. Damn, Sin! How the hell did you know? How the hell did you know, Sin? How the fuck did you know? Sin got it right. The very first person got it right. How the hell did you know that shit? They don't even say burrito on the damn Oh, you having burrito right now too? Yeah. Yeah. So I ain't never had burrito ever in my whole entire life. You feel me? But just for the first time, I'm about to have this burrito, and y'all already know one of the things I try to do is do something I've never done, see something I've never seen, and eat something I never ate. That's my goal every day if I could do it. Or two. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who just sent me that? Royal Big Daddy Sal. Thank you. Thank you, fam, for the galaxy. I appreciate you. You feel me? So if you could do all three of those things, oh yeah, you living good. If you could do two out of those three things every day, you're still living good. You feel me? If you ever find yourself stuck and you be like, damn, what should I do today? Or how do I go about my life or whatever? I'm feeling in a rut. Try to do those three things. You feel me? But I'm so hungry. You know, like when you're so hungry that you feel all lightheaded and stuff? That's how I feel right now. I'm so hungry, I'm lightheaded. You feel me? I can't believe you're having burrito right now too, Sin. Yeah. Look at my burrito, y'all. Quesadilla burrito, that's what they called it. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? So, y'all about to witness me lose my burrito virginity right now. What? Ron Jeremy said, hey, my brother, I have a Mexican restaurant in California. You can come eat for free anytime. Bro, what is your restaurant's name, bro? What is your restaurant's name, Ron? Let me know, or DM me, or put it in the chat. But also DM me, just in case I don't remember. Because I'm heading to Cali soon. And when I come to California, oh yeah, I'm hitting up your Mexican restaurant. And not only am I going to hit up your Mexican restaurant, but I'm going to go there, I'm going to go live. And I'm going to try to bring as many customers as I can to your restaurant, fam. That's just how I get down. You know what I'm saying? If I can help anybody out in any way, in any capacity, I would do it. Especially someone who's willing to help me out and doesn't even know me, out of the kindness of the heart. I appreciate you, fam. That means so much to me. So, when I hit Cali, I don't know what part of California you're from, but when I hit Cali, I will for sure come to your restaurant. You feel me? Because I love me some Mexican food. Now, I don't even know what to do with this lime. Like, I love lime, but I don't know how to... Do I put it inside the, whatever the hell this is, the juice? Or do I put it right on top of the burrito? How the hell you do this shit? Fuck it. We'll put it right here. Damn, bro. Dry ass lime. You dip it. Yeah, but what do I do with the lime though? I just put it inside the dip? I'm not, but I wish I was, because I haven't tried to eat or go onto it. It looks so delicious. Oh, Sin, I thought you were having the same thing I was having right now. That shit had me so juiced. Don't trip. I'll have it for you, and I'll let you know if it's bueno or no bueno. You feel me? My boy Sosa is in the car right now. I got the fan pointing at him. It's kind of warm today, but I parked in the shade, and he's back there chilling right now. I got the front two windows cracked, the back two windows fully open. You feel me? Oh, someone said put it inside the taco. Damn, I messed up. It's all right. You feel me? So today's Friday, and my dear heart, how have you been? Where are you at now? I'm in Rosalita, still in Oregon because I've been okay. So this is the thing. I've been waiting for a package to arrive, and once that package arrives, I can take off. While I was at the Berea, no, not at the Berea, at the taco shop, I got a notice, and they said that my package is here. So the last package that I needed to arrive is here. So now I can fully officially hit the road. The only thing that's kind of slowing me down is I still got a lot of stuff that I gotta like donate or get rid of or whatever, and I don't want to just take off and leave it for my family to deal with it. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing I gotta take care of. Other than that, I'm ready to take off. So I'm really thinking about if I could try to talk to my family, like, could y'all take care of this? It's just random stuff, you know what I mean? And if they can, then I'll be able to take off, hit the road today. I could dig it. This stuff is pretty oily, but it's good though. It's warm, spicy, but it also like, I don't know if it's because I'm so hungry, but see this spot, there's nothing wrong with it to me. $11 at the Coyote Taco Shop here in Monmouth, Oregon. What is it? 3 Bereas for $11. You feel me? Hey Cynthia. Cynthia said, hey Danny, you're always eating. Well, I'm always eating on live, but I usually eat like 1 meal a day. This is my first meal of the day. You feel me? I need to start eating a lot more to take care of myself, because lately, trying to get all this shit taken care of, etc., etc., I've been kind of like going so hard on this, like I don't even take care of myself. I don't eat. I just be tripping. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm trying to be. That's the whole thing. I just want to get this shit done out the way, so I can finally chill, relax, and feel comfortable. I could dig it. I always wonder, like, what is that shit about? Why do people be dipping the Berea or whatever the hell that taco is into that juice? What is that juice about? It's pretty good. Ron Jeremy, DM me, fam. Hit my DMs, please, and let me know the name of your restaurant. And when I come to Cali, I'll for sure slide through and check out your restaurant. And I'll also go live at your restaurant and try to promote it as best as I can to help bring customers in if I can, you know. But one thing that I do, I just review. If it ain't good, bro, I'm gonna let it be known. So if you trust in your hand, your cooking hand, and you're confident, then let me review your food, because I am cutthroat with the review. If it ain't good, I would say no bueno. What the hell is this stuff? No, these ain't beans. It's like some kind of juice. Some kind of soup. Oh yeah, that's just right. Miss Rose Petal, happy birthday. Y'all didn't know it's Miss Rose Petal's birthday. Thank y'all for helping me achieve my goal. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best. You feel what I'm saying? For real, for real. I got some super righteous, supportive, loving, caring people that be rocking with me. And I thank God for each and every one of y'all, because I feel the love and I send it right back. You feel me? every time we reach a goal, I slap on 100 more. And then we just so happen to make it to 1,000. Oh, well, start all over again. Cynthia said, you need to eat more than one meal, amigo. Yeah, it's hard when I be so busy. I steady grind. People be thinking like, oh, Danny just be chilling. He a content creator. His life is good. He just sit back, relax, and just create content. And anyone can do that. I be behind the scenes editing hella videos. Plus, I got this part of my life that I'm starting to set out on, as far as living out in my car and everything, and that all has to do with my content too. So I'm steady working. But since I've been living out in my car, I haven't really been well, because I've been so busy trying to do stuff. Like today, I had to go make the window covers better. I made some cardboard ones for the front 2 windows, and I left the regular ones with paper clips for the 2 back ones. But that took me a while. But what I'm trying to get at, what the hell was I trying to get at? I don't even remember what the hell I'm trying to get at. That shit was just right at the tip of my tongue. Damn. Oh, after I get done with everything though, I'll be ready to rock and roll. Cause lately, how many videos did I post today? I only posted like, I think 1. I think I posted 1 video today. And that's it. Usually I post 3, sometimes 6, sometimes 9. You know what I mean? This stuff is pretty like this is like the Carl's Jr. This is like the Carl's Jr. Mexican food. If you don't get all over your face, if you don't get all over the face, it don't belong in your face. Feel me? So for the past 2 days, I've been stealth camping in my Kia Soul. For those of y'all who don't know, right? I'm basically gonna live out of my car, hit the road, travel, and go meet up with a gang of my friends and followers I met here on TikTok, and just go experience life on the road, living out my Kia Soul. You feel me? Those of y'all ain't never seen my Kia, let me show y'all real quick. See that thing with the storage container? That's my car. You feel me? That sucker's all ready to roll. So, those of y'all who ain't follow me yet, I ask that you follow me. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for those who can't gift me that are tapping the screen and running the likes up on this live. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, hit my link, hit my face up here, and go hit the link in my bio. And please subscribe to my YouTube, because I repost all my lives over there on the YouTube. And if you happen to miss any, or you want to catch old ones, you go there and check it out. And then when I hit the road, I'm gonna be posting videos of all my adventures on YouTube. I appreciate all the love, support. So real for real. Okay, so today I was planning to go visit my homie in Washington, right? And I called him, and he didn't answer. So that was a change of plans, right? And then, so I was like, you know what? It's Friday, I still want to go somewhere to check something out. So I Googled like nature spots, camp spots that I go to. And the one that I wanted to go to, it don't have no reception out there, period. And the only thing about that sucks for me is that a huge part of my content is sharing it with y'all. So if I go out to any nature spots, which is something that I really love doing, I want y'all to experience it with me, right? One time I went hiking, I went live, and the live kept on cutting in and out because the reception was bad. So if I ever do go to those spots where there's no Wi-Fi, I ain't gonna be able to go live, but I'll just basically what I do is just vlog. I just vlog while I'm out there and repost and then post that vlog onto YouTube, because there'll be a long video, and you can only post longer videos on YouTube, right? So that's what if I do go out there, that's what I do if y'all don't hear from me. You know what I'm saying? But really, I want to be able to have you guys in a loop, have you guys following along on my journey every step of the way, because to me that's what it's all about, you know. So I don't really like knowing that there could possibly be like gaps where I don't go live because I'm out in these nature spots. But those of y'all be rocking with me, just know that it's because there's no Wi-Fi and I'll be vlogging instead. Get one of those Wi-Fi for your vehicle. The hell is that? Cynthia, thank you for following me. User with gang numbers, thank you for following me. Thanks for letting us know, because me personally, I'll be wondering and worried. Thank you, Sierra. You feel me? And that's why I didn't go over there today, because I was thinking to myself like, damn, it's Friday. Plus, you gotta understand, I was tired. I'm still tired. I feel worn out. I feel like I can't explain it. I feel tired. But anyways, what the hell was I getting at? Oh, so I was just gonna go anyways, right? But then I was like, if I go, no one's gonna know what's going on with me, where I'm at. They're gonna be like, where the hell is Danny at? How come he ain't going live? You feel what I'm saying? Because I've been going live every single day since I've been stealth camping. So just to give y'all the heads up, if one of these days y'all don't hear from me, it's because I'm in nature, deep in nature. You feel me? Basically I got the last package I need to get to hit the road. So more than likely, if not Saturday, more than likely Sunday, I'll be setting out on my adventure. You know what I'm saying? I'll be setting out on my odyssey. And so basically, you know what I should do? I'm gonna think about this shit. Since I'm so freaking tired, I think what I should do is after this live, I should go home and I should try my best to get rid of everything that I can, and whatever I can't, I'm just gonna let my family know like I couldn't get rid of this shit. Y'all do for me whatever. That way, Saturday morning tomorrow, if I get rid of everything today, that way Saturday tomorrow I'll be free. I have all my stuff and I can just hit the road. You feel me? So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go home today, get rid of everything. I'm also gonna stay home and sleep at home today too. That way I get like a full night's rest, and then Sosa could like kind of like decompress a little, because I know that the car is low-key kind of affecting him. So let him get like a cool night's rest too before we hit the road and everything changes. Because once we hit the road, for Sosa, life as he knows is going to change. You know what I'm saying? He's going to lose his territory, his stomping ground, his place of comfort, and all that. He's going to go from being able to roam around wherever he wants, go in and out of my room, yada, 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 to living basically in a car damn near a lot. You know what I'm saying? All day. This morning, some of y'all were in my live. Mary Jane, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube. I appreciate you. When some of y'all was in my live, I took Sosa out the car. I put a leash on him, and we did a little walk. We did a little leash training walk down at the Riverfront Park. Thank you, Ms. Roswell. And he did pretty good for his basically first training. You know what I'm saying? But I need to continue training him like that on the leash, so that life on the road would be better for the both of us. Because as long as he keeps on getting spooked and paranoid and tripping out every time I take him out the car, it's gonna be hard for me to get him out and let him stretch his legs unless we're somewhere in nature. That's why I'm drawn to going out to like nature spots, because one, I want to be able to go somewhere, honestly, where I don't really have to stealth camp like that. Like out here in the city, once I'm in my car, my window covers up, I'm in the car. But I want to be able to go somewhere in nature where I can go in and out of the car, set up a grill outside the car, cook. You know what I mean? So it's like the only time I need to be in my car is just to sleep type shit. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to like, one of my major concerns is that I don't want to have Sosa in the car all damn day. I don't want that to be his life. You know what I'm saying? I want him to have a life that's full of enrichment. So every day I plan to train him on a leash every day, or at least like 30 minutes to an hour every day. And after that, my goal is to have him so trained that, because his biggest issue right now is that he gets spooked by loud noises, car, exhaust, sirens, music, whatever. And he also gets spooked by people walking around, all this movement and stuff. Like earlier when we were down at the Riverfront Park, there was like a group of people like 50 yards away. So kids were playing patty cake, and them playing patty cake spooked them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get him used to all this shit. Because if I get him used to people and all that, we'll be good. He'll be right here chilling with me. He just gotta get retrained because it's been a while since I've taken him out and exposed him to all this. There was a time when he was a kid, when he was real young, when I was first training him, when I used to take him out to the park like this. Damn. Woo! Lucky I caught that. That sucker would have been all over me. Yeah, when he was a kid stuff, when I used to take him out to the park like this, no leash, he would just stay with me. But of course, that's because he was so young that I was his main protector, and he was so scared that he would just cling to me. Ooh, someone just subscribed. Thank you, Jolene, for subscribing to my YouTube. I appreciate you. And those of y'all who are worried that YouTube costs for that, nah, it's free to subscribe to my YouTube. There's no such thing as a subscription where you gotta pay or nothing like that, okay? It's free. Dude, you said, what are you eating? I'm eating birria. Quesadilla. Birria quesadilla with this stuff that you dip it in. Damn, I knocked them three burritos down quick. Oh, y'all hungry? I ain't playing around right now. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Shit oily. Shit spicy. Ooh. Shit hit the spot. Okay, Maria. I see ya. Mucho gusto. El gusto es mío. Oh shit. But I sit on this juice. Hope my son is alright. Okay. So, what I would like to do right now, for those of y'all who haven't seen how I hooked up my car, I would like to showcase my car conversion so y'all can check out what basically my new home looks like. You feel me? So let me throw this trash away. Then and then we'll do this car conversion. I also need to do a video of my car conversion for YouTube. Damn, I wonder how I could go about this. So I'm gonna do my car conversion, show y'all right now my car conversion, but I'm also do my YouTube video at the same time. Cause all I'll do is download this this live and then repost it to YouTube. Okay. Boy. This is what Mama was like. How to go about this, bro. So I gotta hold this and talk at the same time. See. Okay, let me see how it goes. Okay, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe if you're feeling my content, etc, etc, etc. As you can see for the title, I'm about to show y'all my Kia Soul car conversion. I plan to live out of my Kia Soul and travel. And prior to living out of my Kia Soul and traveling, I YouTubed a lot of videos of other people who are also living out their Kia Soul, so I get an idea of how to set up my car. And not to be biased or anything, but I think I did a pretty good job for someone who really don't know what the hell they're doing. But I figured it out. You feel what I'm saying? So check out this conversion, y'all. So this is my Kia. Feel me? I got this storage container. It's called a roof pack. You can get it at roofpack.com or on Amazon. It goes to the top of my car. I'm not a rich person, so I can't afford those Thulees that cost like $500, $600, $700. This thing right here, I got it from a friend, and it cost like $100 and some, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty dope. But I had to switch it up a little because these straps right here, they were initially sewed into this part, and in order to open this bag, I had to basically move the whole strap, and it was just too much work. So I cut them and I zip tied them and made it different. You feel what I'm saying? To make it more easier for me and more convenient for me as I go about getting stuff out of my storage up there. On both back windows, I leave these mosquito nets in the windows because I'm also traveling with my little kitty cat named Sosa. And so that way I can leave the windows all the way down and he could get some air and breathe. I don't know where he's at though. Okay. So this is what it looks like inside of my car. Where is Sosa at? I believe he went down underneath the driver's seat. Oh, okay, y'all. It's kind of messy, but not really. Things are everywhere, but I know where they're at. What's it called? Organized chaos. Okay, so this is how I hooked up my Kia Soul, y'all. Basically, I took out the back seat and I also took out the passenger seat. You feel me? I have no passenger seat. I have no back seat. I took that all out. I've seen other people who converted their Kia Soul. They kept their back seats in and their passenger seat in, and I really don't understand or know how they could go about that because that's so much less space, you know what I'm saying? And so for me, I figured by taking out the back seats and the passenger seat, especially in a small Kia Soul, it'll give me more room, and I'm happy I did it because I honestly have more storage than that I actually need. Well, and I also have more stuff than I actually need. But this is my generator. You feel me? It's an all-wheel generator. That's how I power everything, etc, etc. So the way I hooked it up was I built these 4x4 planks. I built one over here and one over here on this side, and all I did was take these boards. These boards are loose, or this one is loose. This one is screwed down. You can see the screw there. The next one is loose, and the one at the furthest end is also screwed down. So it gives it some kind of stability. So when I'm driving, it just won't all collapse on me. You feel what I'm saying? So this board is loose, so it's easy for me to just either remove it. Right now I can't just remove it completely because my mattress is in the way, but I could back it up. This is just a whole box of extra socks and everything that I got to. Basically, I'm just gonna wear these socks and throw them away when I'm done. There goes my kitty cat, Chocha. Hey, Chocha.
So down here, I just keep all of my stuff. Here goes my cat's cat food, my shoes, miscellaneous, my laundry bag. I got my boots, miscellaneous knick-knack stuff that I need, etc., etc. And then I can easily just put this back. Boom. You feel me? Just like that. If you look down here, it's all the little space I have, but I also have it from both sides. You get what I'm saying? So this is how I got the passenger side. This right here is my solar panels I use to charge my generator. These are blackouts for my windows in the front that I just made today. That's my kitty cat's portable kitty litter. This is his backpack that I put him in whenever I want to take him out hiking or whatever, etc., etc. Down here, I got a portable toilet. You feel me? It's itty bitty, it's small because it's collapsible, but you could bring it up and put it together, and in the case of emergency, this is where it's gonna go down. You feel me? Let's put that to the side. Let me see here. What else can I show y'all? This is all my food down here. Underneath my solar panel is all my condiments. You feel me? Some more food. I got some more food over here. All down here in this box. You feel me? And then hold up. Okay, my bad, y'all. Let me see. Put my generator back before I forget. So let me show y'all my setup. So this is the back of my car, right? This is my fridge right here. It's a Ivation fridge from Amazon. Very deep storage. I don't have a gang of food in there, but it gets very deep. You feel what I'm saying? It's 12 volts, so you can power it off a generator. You can also run it off your car. It has a car cigarette lighter adapter. This is my bed. This is my pillows, my blanket, etc., etc. But these are my this is my bed. This is my mattress, and it's basically 2 cushions. And you could basically, when it's time for me to settle down for the night and make my bed and get ready to go to sleep, I just slide this top cushion forward to where the white planks are, and my bed is spread out. You know what I'm saying? This right here is one of my tripods, and this is something that I'm very, very, very proud of that I did in my Kia. Is because back here in all Kias, the trunk, they have this extra trunk space where you can lift this up and get to the things underneath, right? But the thing is, my fridge is sitting over here, so if I try to lift it up, I have to move everything. So instead of that, I cut it right here. You know what I'm saying? All the way up to the hinge. So that way, when I want to lift this up and get to stuff, you feel me? I could get to stuff, and I don't have to remove my fridge. You get what I'm saying? I got some books all the way down there. There's some more miscellaneous stuff for my car, books and stuff. Those are t-shirts that I'm just gonna wear and throw away when I'm done because I got so much extra stuff. My drone and my hygiene kit. So hygiene, so whenever I'm gonna take a shower somewhere or someone's house or a gym, I can just grab that little suitcase, briefcase thing and go take a shower. You feel me? Okay, back here I got this phone holder in my back window, so when I go live in my car I can just hook it up here. My loofah for when I take a shower, etc., etc. I blacked out these windows back here so that no one can see in here at night and they can't see the light when I have my light on. Same thing on this side. I blacked out that window as well. That's my fan that I can have. It runs off a USB. It got 3 speeds. It keeps my car cool, but not only do I have that one, I have another one right there where my hat is hanging from. And underneath the planks, I also have a portable air conditioner. And I got all these just for my cat. Of course, for me too in the summer when it gets hot, but mainly for my cat, so that he could always stay cool as best as possible. You feel what I'm saying? I got this net bag thing right here hanging from the side where I keep all my cat's clothes, my beanies, and miscellaneous stuff as well. And then right there, I got another net bag hanging from the ceiling of my car where I also keep stuff over there. I got my long sleeve button downs, my jacket, etc. hanging from the side of it. I couldn't take all my clothes with me, so I just chose some of my favorites. You feel me? I got my lamp, my light right there, and pictures of my family. The only picture we ever took as a family, and a picture of my mama, rest in peace. She always be with me to protect me. And let me show y'all some more. So on this side, I got this little net thing, baggy thing. I got this from the Dollar General, and I basically just drilled holes. I drilled holes into the side of my car, and I hung this thing from some strings. You feel me? And I just keep miscellaneous stuff in there. My slippers. These are my rice cookers that I cook out of. My lamp, my piss bottle, my napkins, Sosa's water, my spit cup that I brush my teeth and spit in. And check out my water dispenser, y'all. This is my bonnet, this is my headband, and this is my water dispenser. You feel me? I got a 5-gallon jug of water, and I turn the nozzle like that, and I could basically, all I gotta do to get some water is there's a button on top, it's electric, and if you look into the jug, you see a straw. So if I need some water, I just press the button on top. Hold up, I can't hold the phone and do this at the same time. Okay, I hold the button out, I hold the cup, and I press the button on top, and it just squirts water out. I press again and it stops. You see? Now I got water in there. See? And I like to turn this spout upwards like this, because sometimes every now and then after you get water, it'll low-key kind of leak, but not bad. But I just fixed that problem simply by turning the spout up. Simple fix. You feel me? Yeah, so this is the other fan I have underneath my hat. And then down here I got my shoes. I need to get rid of my shoes because I got over 10 pairs and it's way too much to be traveling around with if I want to start living my life as a minimalist. But damn, it's just so hard to get rid of my shoes because I love my shoes. Feel me? So some more shoes. Right here is I got a bag full of hats, which I also need to break down. I got about like 10 hats in this bag. Some more shoes, etc, etc. Then underneath there's also my hygiene and stuff. So yeah, so this is my driver's seat. I got this cushion, you feel me? I got another phone holder right there. I got a camera when I'm on the road. I got another magnetic phone holder, and just got all my stuff around in the car. Little bags for when Sosa takes a dump and I can clean his kitty litter, etc. You feel me? And this is my home, y'all. This is where I'm gonna be living out of for the next however long. Whatever God has for me, that's what I'm gonna be doing. You feel me? I hope y'all liked checking out my Kia Soul car conversion. Not to be biased or nothing like that, but prior to converting my car, I watched a lot of videos on YouTube of other people who are living out their Kia Souls, and honestly, again, not to be biased, but I don't think any of their conversions can mess with mine, because a lot of the people who live out their Kia Souls, they still keep their passenger in their back seat in their car, and that's just too much. That shit takes up too much space. Like, unless they're like super duper minimalist, you know what I mean? But for me, I couldn't do that because it takes up way too much space. So I need all my space. But honestly, to tell you guys the truth, I have way too much stuff though. I do. I admit it. You feel me? Over time, as I travel, I just get rid of more and more of it. I'll just give away clothes to people, and all my socks. I got socks,
I got extra socks, extra boxers. That was the whole box. That black box was all extra socks and boxers. And the trunk, that stack of shirts was all extra shirts. So basically, I plan to just wear those socks, shirts, and boxers, and when I'm done, just throw them away. You feel me? Because or save them and donate them, etc. But I don't need them. Like, it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? So that will save me money doing laundry and time as well. Because then eventually will come a time when I will have to wash my t-shirts, boxers, and socks, and that's gonna be a whole nother part of my journey because I gotta go to coin laundries and all that stuff. You feel me? Okay. I hope y'all enjoyed watching how I converted my Kia Soul. That's what I've been stealth camping out of for the past 2 days, practicing living out of my Kia to get a feel for it and how I could improve it. During these last 2 days of stealth camping, I learned a lot. You feel me? I was wasting too much time trying to put up my window covers because I had these cheap ass window covers. So I had to go home today and fix them and make some cardboard ones, whatever. I learned how I need my water in there and how I could get something like that would make life more convenient for me, because being in a small space and having to pick up like a heavy jug of water to pour water or to drink water or whatever, it's just like too much work, you know what I'm saying? Being in that tight space. So having that electric water pump makes life way more convenient for me. I learned that my generator, it can't power my fridge all day. I mean, it could probably power it for I think like 4 hours or something like that, and then I have to recharge my generator. So that's why I got me those solar panels to help me keep my generator full of power, especially when I can't get to an outlet. You know what I mean? But to tell y'all the truth, the solar panel, it charges my generator up faster than plugging it into an outlet. That's real deal. Let me see. And other than that, I don't know what else I can say, but it's coming close. It's coming soon, y'all. I'm about to hit the road very, very soon. I know I've been talking about this for a while, and I know some people probably like doubted me and thought I was full of crap, but you guys gotta understand that setting out on this next chapter of my life, getting ready for it, it wasn't an easy thing to do. I had to break down all the stuff I had in my room. I'm still not done doing it, and then I had to work on converting the car and figuring stuff out. So it was a lot of it still is a lot of figuring out. But what I'm trying to get at is the main thing that the point that I'm trying to get at is, once all that hard stuff is done and out the way, all the figuring out and everything is out the way, and I can finally just live in my car and live comfortably and basically get a routine down, etc., etc., everything else will be smooth after that. You feel me? And then I could really like go out and live and be adventurous and etc., etc. I can't go out and do all that when in the back of my mind I'm worried about stuff and my car's not right. You know what I'm saying? But once everything is right, I could really go out there and just do my thing and don't even trip. So right now, I'm not tripping on nothing other than Sosa. Right now, I'm good. I got my car converted, etc., etc. I just need to get rid of the stuff at home. And other than that, the only thing that I'm worried about, I've been tripping on is Sosa. I just feel really, really bad thinking about him being in a car all day, just like he is right now. It's like I'd rather him out here with me, but cats be getting spooked and shit. And I don't want to over stress him, like go in there and force him to come out and stuff like that. I just want him to kind of like relax and acclimate himself to this new life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be like so like stressful and uncomfortable that he hates it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to be like, just let him just be smooth right now. Thank you, Red, for following me. Thank you, Reginald, for following me. Are you in LA? No, I'm not. I'm in Oregon right now. What's good, Jimmy G? Carla, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube. I appreciate you. Lisa, love it. Free. LOL. Looks good. Thank you. Jeremy, thank you for following me. What's your name on YouTube? My name on YouTube is Free-1222. Free. Let me put it in the chat. Let me see. My YouTube handle, y'all, is at FREE. Oops. Ouch. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Don't pay attention to that. Don't pay attention to that. That was an accident. Okay, let me do this again. At FREE dash one duck. Okay, so that's the right one. And I pinned it. So pinned to the top is my YouTube handle, y'all. Thank you to everybody that went to subscribe to my YouTube. I appreciate all the love and all the support. For real, for real. The greatest thing that any of y'all could do for me is subscribe to my YouTube and watch my videos over there. Help me run up the watch hours. That way I could monetize on YouTube. And if any of my videos happen to pop up on your FYP, the greatest way you can help me is by watching the video for a minute, like it, share it, comment on it, all that, whatever you can do. You don't have to do every single thing, but watch it for a minute for sure, and then like it or comment, share it. The best thing you can do is watch it for a minute and share it, because by sharing it, it'll help spread it through word of mouth, and more people will be able to watch it, etc., etc. Thank you, Renee. Thank you for sharing my live, Cynthia. Jeremy said safe travels. Thank you, fam. You feel me? So, I'm so tired. Yeah. So these last 2 days have been kind of rough because I'm still adjusting to life in the car. The first day I slept behind the Thai eatery, the Gindi Thai eatery restaurant, and that day I couldn't fully like relax. I couldn't even sleep, to tell you the truth. I went to sleep around 4 o'clock in the morning that day. I was just laying there in the back, and I kept on seeing people walking around. People, some homeless dude was dragging this trash can through the parking lot in the middle of the night. Woke me up. I was like, what the hell is that? And then in the morning, I was woken up by a garbage truck blinking flashing red lights and making bing bing noises or whatever. I woke up and my car is all covered up. The windows all covered up. So I peek out and all I see is the windows all foggy, and all I see is a silhouette of a big ass truck and blinking lights. So I was like, what the hell is that? Is that a tow truck? So I thought a tow truck was trying to back up to my car and tow me away. So I hopped up, tore all the window covers off, went to go jump in the driver's seat because I thought it was a tow truck, and I looked and it was a garbage truck. And that was the first day. But the second day, last night, I ended up going to the back of this Chinese restaurant just right here, and I slept back there. And I knew about this back parking lot because when I used to be a door dasher, I used to drive through there to do dashes for this restaurant. And I really like this spot because, thank you, Divinia. I really like this spot because it's in the cut. The parking lot is back more and it's super dark back there. So once I park back there, it's like I'm in my own little zone, my own little bubble. And so that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for places I could park and stealth camp like that, where I could just relax and not feel no anxiety, feeling like, oh shit, someone's gonna come over here and trip. The police come here and knock on the window. Even though I know it's not gonna be a big deal if they knock on the window, they're just gonna tell me to leave. But still, I don't want to deal with nobody. I just want to stealth camp in peace. And in the morning, every morning, I wake up about 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then it'll be still kind of dark outside, so I try to wait till the sunlight comes out more, and then I just go take off to the Riverfront Park, where a lot of people be out there anyways, you know, and just collect my thoughts and figure out what I'm gonna do, go live, etc., etc. But now things are gonna be different because I'm gonna try my best to take care of everything I need to take care of today, so that way Saturday, it could be tomorrow will be the very first day that I actually hit the road and there ain't no turning back, you know what I mean? And because my homeboy didn't answer my phone, I don't know if he's busy or whatever, I'm just gonna head south from Oregon. I'm gonna go south, and probably the first spot I'm gonna go to is like some nature spots, you know what I'm saying? I was checking out some spots earlier, more down in southern Oregon, and they charge like $10 a night to camp there. That's cool. I'll pay $10 a night just because I want to experience the nature in the area. And there's a hot springs that I'm trying to go hang out at too. But I think earlier when I googled the hot springs, they said the road there was closed because of fires or some shit. But yeah, so tomorrow when I take off, I'm either gonna go down the middle of Oregon to a nature spot, or I'm gonna head towards the coast and go towards the nature spots near the coast, near the beach. We'll see. You feel me? Dad said get a pet backpack. You can. I got one already. I just showed it in the car. Any plans to come to the Northeast? What's the Northeast? Portland? Up north of Oregon? Portland or something like that? Why the hell did all my messages jump like that? Safe time. Okay, I read that already. Are you registered with Zelle? Yeah, I am. If you want to hit my Zelle, all you gotta do is hit my face right. Okay, let me put it in the chat. I'm gonna put my email address. I'm gonna pin it to the top, and that's how you can find me on Zelle. You feel me? And I appreciate all of y'all, and especially you, for asking and for being willing to donate or look out for me. I appreciate it. Where the hell my messages keep on jumping? Okay, I appreciate you, Slim2MN. Jeremy Davis is laughing. Party kind of scary. What's party kind of scary? Lava Loa. If I didn't know you, I think you was from Hawaii. Your vibe is so much like our people. Thank you. One thing about me, when I was in prison, I hung around a lot with the Samoans and the Tongans and stuff like that. A lot of the Islanders, Filipinos and stuff like that. I'm Vietnamese. I got love for my people. I got love for all people. But one thing about the Asian Islander car in prison that I really gravitated towards the Islanders a lot was because they were such loving people. Like, push got to shove, when it's time to handle business, they're gangsters too. They'll handle their business. But in between time, they're just loving ass people, good ass homies. You say their vibe, their energy, it just exudes. It just flows out of them, and it's always like good energy. And I like that. And I believe a lot of that had to do with their culture and the way they were raised. You feel what I'm saying? And so maybe that stuff rubbed off on me. I don't know. Heather said, so we weren't all in here yesterday. What do you mean? Jeremy Davis, Walmart's usually pretty friendly. Where are you? I'm at the park in Monmouth. Live the way that makes you happier. Amen to that. That's exactly why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I want to go out there and I want to experience life. I want to travel. I spent 3/4 of my life incarcerated, so I never actually truly ever felt what it felt like to just be free and adventurous, right? Because even when I was free in between all the times I was getting locked up, I wasn't really free because I was always on the run. And when you're on the run, you be hiding out, you be laying low. So it's like being locked up in a house, you know what I'm saying? And every time you're on the streets, you're full of anxiety, you're scared the police is gonna run up on you, etc., etc. So it's like not even living, you feel what I'm saying? So I can't say that I experienced like little glimpses of happiness and glimpses of freedom and stuff like that, but I didn't experience it like the average human being, the average person. So I'm trying to do that. Angela Ann said, past Sacramento. What does past Sacramento mean? Northeast is past Sacramento? Heather, what the hell's going on in this chat? Why is everybody in the chat going back and forth? What are you guys talking about? Sounds amazing. Oh, the Northeast is Connecticut or New York? Yeah, I've been out that way. So what I plan to do, I plan to go south from Oregon. Travel down south from Oregon, hit up nature spots along the way. And then from Oregon, travel down the west coast of California and meet up with as many of y'all that I can in my journey. So I'm gonna go live, like say for instance, if I'm heading to California tomorrow, I would have went live today and be like, look, anybody from Cali, especially from Northern Cali, because I'm hitting Northern Cali first. If any of y'all out here that want to hang out, etc., etc., DM me. I will slide through. I'll come through. We can hang out. We can go live. We can make content. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could come through and take a shower or get a meal. If not, that's still cool. I'm not tripping. You feel me? But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to meet up many of my friends and followers on TikTok as I can as I hit every state, going from state to state to state to state to state to state. So I'm gonna go down the West Coast. Once I hit San Diego, I'm gonna go see my family, of course, because I'm originally from San Diego. Then I'm gonna go across the United States from there, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, etc., etc. And I'm gonna hit Florida and go up the East Coast. Go up the East Coast, and once I get to the top of the East Coast, I'm gonna come back down and go up and down like that. It all depending though. It could change up. I could just go somewhere else. It all depends on what's going on. That's right now the plan that I have. But that plan is not set in stone. That's the best way for me to explain it. You feel me? Hey Mary. Lower fees like Connecticut or New York. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be heading that way for sure. Like I went to Ohio just recently. I also went to Massachusetts, and I also went to New York City. But just about like a month ago, all this happened, or recently, a couple weeks ago. And then, but I plan to go back to the East Coast for sure and experience it, basically on my own time, because when I went out to the East Coast, I went out there to visit my sister and to visit one of my friends on TikTok. So I only had like a week out there each time. But I really want to go to a state or a city or wherever, New York or wherever, and take my time experiencing the whole place. You know what I'm saying? Experiencing it as much as I can. I don't care if it takes me months. And I'll stay there for months if I have to experience everything, because I really want to get the feel of certain states, especially if I like it. You know what I'm saying? If I go to a state where I feel like, this shit is boring, or ain't nothing cracking out here, it ain't lit out here, it ain't nothing special about this place, I'm gonna keep it pushing. But if I know New York is lit because I was out there and I like it. I like the vibe, I like the energy out there. And so of course I'm gonna hang out for a while. But that's the thing. I don't know how long I'm gonna be in each state. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to travel or whatever. I don't really like go by a set plan. I just go with the flow. That's what I mean. I just do wherever and go wherever, and plans can change all the time. We don't know what can happen. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta go and find out. Basically, that's what I mean. Like, we don't know what can happen, but in order to find out, we gotta go and figure it out. Angela, thank you for following me. Keila? My cat's in my car right now. He's chilling underneath the panels and stuff in my car. Waves put me asleep. Thoughts on Christopher Drew? Who the hell is Christopher Drew? Thank you for following me. Waves. Lomo, you are as real as it get. Your light will not dim. You will do good. Yeah. I received that. Thank you. Thank you to everybody that's speaking life into me. You know what I'm saying? I received that. So many people have said some of the most incredible things to me that really like touched my heart. You know what I'm saying? There's a brother named Abdul who's from CT Custom Designs who wanted me to link up with him to go through him to do my merch. And originally I was going to, but I decided not to because I want to cut the middleman out, and I just basically want to do my merch completely by myself. Not by myself, but have my own team of people running it or whatever. That way, when we eat, we all could eat the profits. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like having to give it some of it to a middleman, right? So I had to text him and let him know, like, hey, bro, no disrespect or anything like that, but I'm good on doing business. Like, I feel like I could do way better by myself. You feel what I'm saying? And just being real with you, like, I got this chance and this opportunity to basically like try to make a living. You feel what I'm saying? Try to support myself, and why not go full throttle with it instead of going to a middleman and letting the middleman take more than half of the percent of the profits, right? So the brother texted me back, and I thought he was gonna text me back and be like, oh man, that's messed up, you went back on your word or whatever. But instead he texted me back and he told me dang, I gotta try to remember. Let me see. He told me, I wanna read the text word for word. Shit, I don't even know how to pause this damn freaking live. So what did he say? He said that's cool. I understand, bro. He said don't ever lose your fire. He said, because you are a star in the making. I said, damn, that's what's up. I appreciate you. I appreciate when other people speak life into you and they see something in you that you don't see in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then when they tell you, you kind of sit back and be like, damn, that's how someone else, another human being actually views me. That's what's up. That means a lot. You feel me? And I received that. You feel me? If it's meant to be, if it's meant to happen, then everything will happen. And when it does happen, you better believe that it's gonna be on and cracking. Like they don't want to let someone like me do that. They don't want to let someone like me ball out of control. And the reason why they don't want someone like me to ball out of control is because I'm gonna use that money to do a lot of good in this world. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna use that money. I'm gonna do a lot of good. I'm gonna look out for a lot of people, take care of God's children, and I'm gonna make all the people that have way more money than me, all the billionaires and billionaires and all that stuff, look stupid. I'm gonna make them look like, you know what I'm saying? You got all that money and you guys couldn't even deal with a lot of the crisis that's going on in society. You guys couldn't even help people or nothing like that. And then it took someone like me who spent 3/4 of my life incarcerated, former this, former that, etc., 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 whatever, to come along and to show these people how you should really, you know what I'm saying, take care of business and take care of the people. You feel what I'm saying? But anyways, Sweet Bladas, hi from Alaska. Hello. Amy said, have you been to Arizona before? No, I never been to Arizona, but I'm gonna be going through Arizona. I got a lot of people in Arizona that want me to swing through, and they be telling me to come through and eat some fry bread. So I'm gonna go check that out. And but I know it'll be hot as hell in Arizona, so I don't know if I'm gonna be staying out there that long. I'll probably swing through, kick it for a little bit. If somebody lets me couch surf or whatever in a house with AC for me and Sosa, then yeah, I might stay a little longer. But if I'm sleeping in my car, hell nah, I ain't staying out there in Arizona just to sit in my car and burn up. You feel me? Brandon said come to Philly. I'll come out that way. Nikki said, yeah, New York is definitely lit. But yeah, you need to come to Connecticut too. Oh, for sure I'm coming to Connecticut. See you, Nikki. My friend Nikki here is the one that got me the generator that's in my car. So thanks to her, I'm able to power my car, and that was one of the main things I needed. But not only that, she's also helping me get my children's book that I wrote and illustrated when I was in prison published. You feel me? That's how good God is. Like, he just puts the right people in your life who just want to help you and see you shine, who believe in you. I be telling Nikki all the time that I'm gonna pay her, I'm gonna look out for her, and she always tells me like I ain't tripping on the money. I don't care about the money. I don't want the money. You know, saying she's, I just want to support you and help you because I see you have potential, and I see you doing good things. And to keep it 100, like, that's all I ever wanted. Like, that's all I ever prayed for. I just prayed that the world would see me, that people would just look past my exterior, the way I look, tattoos or whatever, and see my heart. You feel me? Because I want to be kind of like a face to the world, to show the rest of the world, like, don't judge people just because of the way they look or their past or etc., etc. Because for all you know, the same person or people that you're judging could very well be one of the most loving, caring, sweetest, humble person that you'll ever meet. You know what I'm saying? And so before I leave this earth, I want to leave a lasting legacy of love. Like, I want people to look back when they think of me and watch my videos and be like, man, that dude was dope as fuck. And I also want them to see that dopeness in me and other people that look like me, who got the same kind of past as me, been through the same kind of stuff as me. And I hope they'll be able to look at those people in a different light and understand that oftentimes a lot of us ended up going down the path that we did, not because we wanted to. You feel me? It was all because of situations and circumstances and environment. You feel me? It was all because we were born with the odds stacked up against us. Of course, people who weren't born like that, who were born with a silver spoon in their mouth, they would never understand that. So of course they would judge, and of course they would like stereotype and stand and trip out from afar. But my goal is to like be a mediator between people like me and people who have no clue what it's like to be like people like me. You feel what I'm saying? And my goal and my hope is to like get the world to see we ain't no different from none of y'all. We just we were just born into a world where there was an imbalance. You feel what I'm saying? And we had to fight and do what we had to do from the gate because we were against all odds. You feel me? Straight up. And that's my hope. Lauren said, watch the weather, it's changing. Yeah, I'm already knowing. That's another thing that I'd be kind of like, honestly, I don't really be on it like that, but I need to start being on it. You feel what I'm saying? I need to go grab my chapstick, bro. I'm sitting here just trying to chill and chop it up. My lips feel dry as hell, but I don't want to go all the way to my car and grab my chapstick, but I gotta go grab that shit. I don't got my chapstick on me. Let's go grab some chapstick, y'all. Kids are so dope. I think kids are the coolest people in the whole world. You feel me? So sweet, so innocent, so pure. They don't judge nobody. You feel me? They don't have hate in their heart. They don't even know what hate is. You feel me? Everything to them is just peaches and cream. And I'm so jealous of kids. I want to be a kid. I want to be a grown ass kid. You feel what I'm saying? And just walk around in society, in the world, in my own world though. You feel me? Like, well, I don't know what y'all tripping on. Okay. It's a lot, man. I don't know. I just can't wait till everything smooths out and all this starts flowing. You know what I mean? But hopefully we'll get there. I ain't gonna lie. It might sound really ridiculous, but the main thing that gave me troubles was my window covers. Them suckers had me tripping in the car. But now I got them things down. Thank you, Angel Kisses, for the roses. Sierra said amen. Lisa Townsend said I love your spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Margaret, for following me. Jimmy G, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. For real, for real. Renee, speak it and it shall come to pass. Amen to that. Speak it into existence. Bluebird Mom, hello. Hello, hello. Hi from Portland, Oregon. Well, hello, hello, hello. Hi from Monmouth, Oregon right now. Hey, Lonnie. Thank you for sharing the live. Rice said greasy, greasy fried bread. I never had it before, but one day I will, mark my word. So remember me telling y'all right now in this live, one day I will have fried bread, mark my word. You feel me? So there's gonna come a day when y'all be like, damn, look at Danny, he's actually eating fried bread like he said he was gonna do. Amy said it should be cool in Arizona by the time you come around. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to head through Arizona and Texas and all that around the winter time. You feel me? That way it don't be so damn hot. You feel me? Blue Bird Mom said, go to Arizona, help my dad out, and he will give you room and board. That's the thing. Blue Bird Mom. I'm not homeless. I have a place to stay. I stay with my family, my sister out here in Oregon. I choose to convert my car and live out of my car. I've been wanting to do this since I was in prison. And people be tripping out. They be like, what's wrong? What's going on? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. It's more like I'm looking at everybody else like, what's wrong with y'all? Are y'all okay? You feel me? No disrespect to nobody. No disrespect on how y'all choose to live your life or whatever, but for the most part, the life that most people live, it's not for me. Like, I'm not down with being stuck in a 9-to-5 all day, sitting behind a job for 8 hours a day to get paid, I don't know, $20 a day, if that, if you make that. There's only 24 hours in a day, y'all. You feel me? 8 of those hours you spend sleeping, 8 of those hours you spend working, then 8 of those hours you have to yourself. And when you think about showering, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, taking care of certain stuff, whatever, those are hours knocked out of the 8 that you have to yourself. So basically you probably have like what, maybe 2 or 3 hours to yourself out of a day. So you gotta ask yourself, however much you're working, however much you're making an hour right now, is $15 an hour worth an hour of your life? Feel what I'm saying? When you only have 24 in each day? Absolutely not. It's $20 worth an hour of your life. Absolutely not. Feel what I'm saying? So my whole thing is like, I broke out of that. I figured it out. I see it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're willing to go with the flow and the emotions and all that shit, then they're just gonna sit back and watch you get played. You feel what I'm saying? But if you can figure it out and you break out of that shit, basically what I'm trying to say is live. You only got one life to live, and tomorrow's not guaranteed. Tomorrow's not promised. We do not know when it's checkout time. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it would be different if you knew you're gonna live to this age, right? Say for instance, you knew you're gonna live to be 88 years old, right? Then you could calculate, okay, so I'm gonna live to be 88 years old. Let me work until I'm 50 or whatever, and then after that, stack my money up till I'm 50 and just retire and live for the next 30 years. It's all my retirement, whatever, right? If you can, if you have it like that. Or if you knew you were gonna die early, then of course you're gonna be sitting there at a job, right? But the thing is, we don't know. We don't know how long we're gonna live. But what I do know is, if you don't break out of this rat race, this, you know what I'm saying, so-called American dream that they fed you and basically like pumped into everybody in the whole entire world, if you don't do that, there's gonna come a time when you do retire and you're gonna look back on your life and you're gonna be like, damn, what the hell did I do? All I did was work all day. And then you're gonna look this way at, well, how much life you have left, and you're like, damn, I ain't got that much time left. But I'm so old now that I don't have it in me to go travel. I'm so old now that I don't have it in me to go enjoy things. I'm probably sick now or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But by then it's too late because you can't rewind time. So you gotta ask yourself right now, are you happy? I guarantee you, I could promise you, I don't think any of you guys can actually say you're happy. As far as, are you happy with your life, your job, your finances, your bills? Are you happy? You feel me? Do you feel like the money that you're making is helping you to keep up with the cost of living? Because for what I know, the cost of living is going up and up and up, and the money that we're making is going down and down and down. But ain't we in America, the land of milk and honey, where everybody's supposed to be all rich and got this, got that? No, that's just a picture that they paint for the whole world to see. But again, that's why they have the 1%, and then they have the 99%. The 99% is us. We're the ones that's busting our ass every day, sweat, blood, and tears, working our ass off for another person, fattening their pockets while they get richer and richer and richer. We over here losing our health, losing our precious time with our friends and our family, losing, not making enough money to get by, but still stuck in it because we had no choice. It's almost like they hold us hostage. You get what I'm saying? You're being held hostage by your job, and the reason why you're being held hostage by your job because you're being held hostage by your bills. You're working a job that you actually don't even want to work. You go to work every day hating your job, but you go because why? You're held hostage. You're a prisoner to your bills, and you have no choice. Your boss, your boss, he or she could threaten you with firing you, losing your job, and that will completely rock your whole entire world. You'll be sitting there like, oh my God, what will I do if I lose my job? That's how dependent you are on another person to keep you good. You feel me? One person, or whoever, your boss, whoever, basically has your life in their hands. They can one day out of nowhere say you're fired. What did I do wrong? It don't matter what the fuck you did wrong. I'm your boss and you're fired. Boom. Now what you gonna do? You got all these bills to pay, car notes, credit card bills, rent, mortgage, whatever. And then you got shit that you need to take care of. Now what you gonna do? Right? So instead of allowing someone else, another human being who has the same capabilities as you do to grind, hustle, whatever, they figured it out to become a CEO or your boss, you can figure it out too. So instead of working for somebody else and allowing someone else to have that much power over you and your life, and basically in the palm of their hands, become your own boss. Grind, work, put in the work, do what the hell you gotta do to reach the ultimate goal. And the ultimate goal at the end of the day, what is that? That's to become your own boss. That's to set your own schedule. Wake up every day. You feel like working for yourself, you work. If you don't, you don't. But understand that when you do work for yourself, all the sweat, blood, and tears that you shed in the process of working for yourself, you busted all that shit for yourself. You get what I'm saying? Instead of busting all the sweat, blood, and tears to fatten the pockets of your boss's pockets or another man or another woman's pockets. Nah, bust your ass for yourself. That's what I'm saying. You feel me? And if you look at someone like me, I spent 3/4 of my life incarcerated. I'm 40. I spent over 27 and a half years of my life locked up, not counting a year that I did on parole and 4 months that I did at a halfway house. If you count that, I did 28 years, right? I've been out in December, it'll be 2 years. I'm my own boss because I'm adamant that I refuse to work for. I mean, yeah, initially coming out, I did. Now, I'm not knocking those of y'all that have a job or those of y'all that don't have no like startup to get going, right? Yeah, in the beginning, you have to work for another motherfucker, work for them, right? But once you stack up your bread, break the fuck off and become your own boss. You feel me? Use your money to set up forms of passive income, many forms, as many as you can, and just do you. And then as much as possible, try to get paid tax free. I'm not saying I'm anti-government or nothing like that. I'm not saying that, but I am against them. Okay, for example, the society painting up what a criminal is, right? Oh, that dude staying on the corner, he's a gangster, or that dude over there, he's a hustler. That's what a criminal is. Old girl right there selling her ass, she's a prostitute. That's a criminal. That's a criminal. This is a criminal. That's a criminal. Whatever, right? But in actuality, there's a whole nother wave, a whole nother form of criminals that a lot of people don't even like realize or don't even like acknowledge, because there's the type of criminals that rob us so blindly that we don't even see it or don't even understand it's happening. And these criminals are the IRS. They taxing every motherfucking thing, right? These motherfuckers don't need to be taxing our shit, but they taxing everything because they could get away with that shit. You know what I'm saying? These motherfucking criminals are like people who, like, for example, like credit card companies who got all these crazy ass rates and shit like that. It's just another form of criminality. They might not be sticking a gun in your face and robbing you of all your money, but they're setting you up so that you will slip and that you will make a mistake. This is like, they figured this shit out. They broke this shit down to a science. They didn't do all this shit because it's gonna make them poor. They did all this shit because it's gonna make them rich. And so what do? They force all of us to go get credit cards in order to build up our credit. I don't know anybody from where I'm from that owns motherfucking credit cards or anything like that. Why the fuck do we have to go through this route to build up our credit? Why? Because if they fucking put it into your head that that's what you need to build up your credit to fucking buy a house or buy a car, and if you don't build up your credit, then you can't get these things. They basically strong-armed you. They forced you to go build up your credit. And then while you're building it up, they're waiting for you to make a mistake. They're waiting for you to make a mistake. They're waiting for you to be a human being. And human beings are fallible people. We always make mistakes. We don't always get it right. You feel what I'm saying? And they're waiting for you to overspend. They're waiting for you not to be able to pay your bills. They're waiting for something to happen. COVID to strike and you can't go to work, or you end up getting sick, or you end up getting injured, and for whatever reason you can't make your bills no more. And boom. That's how they get you. You know how they get you? They start piling dirt on top of you, and they try to bury you alive in your bills, and now you become their prisoner. And now all you doing every day is stressed out. All you doing every day is depressed and sad and worried over this and worried over that, and full of anxiety and tears and all that shit, right? But they don't give a fuck about you. So these motherfuckers, they're another form of criminality. You feel me? These pharmaceutical companies, another form of criminality. These motherfuckers putting all these opiates out there in the streets, OxyContin and all that shit, had a whole motherfucking opiate crisis. And the whole time they were doing it, they were just fattening their pockets, knowing damn well that this is what's gonna happen. But they don't give a fuck because it doesn't really affect people like them. It affects every race or whatever, but it doesn't really affect people in that class. You know what I'm saying? The 1%ers. You feel what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't let society tell you this is what a criminal is, a gangster or a thug or a murderer. No. Yes, those are criminals, but there's also other criminals too that wear suits and ties and got nice haircuts and look all clean cut. And they're the worstest criminals. They're the worstest ones compared to every other criminal in the world. And why are they the worstest criminals? Because they be playing you and getting you and you don't even see it. You feel me? I would rather a motherfucker talk shit in front of my face, or a motherfucker rob me in front of my face, than rob me behind my back and then in front of my face be like, God bless America and come to the land of free and we got you. And nah, it's all propaganda. It's all hype. You feel what I'm saying? And if you don't believe me that is all hype, then let me ask you, how many millionaires do you know? How many millionaires do you know? Do any of y'all know 1, 2, 3? Do any of y'all know more than 3 millionaires? More than 5? How about 10? How many of y'all at least know 1? Like in real life. You feel me? And that's the thing. How could there be so many people in this world that don't know millionaires? Why? Because they keep the 99 of us oppressed, they keep us lost, they keep us fucked up, they keep us buried in debt, etc., etc., etc. That the millionaires, they all rub elbows with each other. They ain't giving a fuck about the rest of us. You feel me? That's why we don't rub elbows with them. It's like 2 different societies. It's like 2 different worlds. You feel me? And this world is rich, right? And because this world is so rich, they use their money and their power to influence the laws. And they use their money and their power to set it up to where that they don't ever get affected by what's affecting the rest of the 99%. Millionaires pay less tax than we do. How the fuck is that? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro. But let me stop, because if I keep on going, I get mad, and then I start having chest pains because I'm old. User said I'm from Connecticut. Arnie said Phoenix is hot. Tucson isn't as bad. Thank you. Blue Bird Mom said my dad is 95 years old. Damn. So if I go over there and help your dad out, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that because I gotta go chase my dreams. I just had a moment right now, like I wouldn't mind helping out a 95-year-old man, because like I think two types of people are dope as fuck. Little ass kids, they're dope as fuck because they're so innocent, so pure, right? And super duper old ass people, because you start life out as a little ass kid, got someone need to change your diaper, feed you. And if you fortunate enough or blessed enough to live to old age, your end of your life, you return to like being a little kid. You can't feed yourself, can't clean up after yourself, etc., etc., etc. But I think those people are hella dope. I think they're so their vibe and their essence is so sweet. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to take care of an elder person. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that during their last hoorah on this earth that they were taking care about me, because I would make sure that they're good, you know? Amen. Melinda, what's your nationality? I'm Vietnamese. Lonnie said, leave the judgment for God, right? Is Kansas on your route? It might be. I don't know. I don't even, honestly tell you the truth, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I don't even know where the hell Kansas is at right now. But wherever I'm at, if I feel like checking out a spot or whatever, I'm gonna go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Really, honestly tell you the truth, I would love to be able to hit all, what is it, 51 states now? I would love to hit all the states, but I don't even know if that's gonna happen. But we don't know. We don't know nothing. I don't have a set plan. You know what I mean? Nikki says, speak your wisdom. Thank you. Donna, thank you for following me. Nikki said, we see you. Thank you, Nikki. Jimmy G said, tattoos are whack. That's why I'm covered. Anita, I hear you. Omar, what it do, Omar? Hey there, Izzy. Sierra said, when I see or hear kids playing outside, especially these days, that is music to my ears. Hell yeah, it is. You feel me? Especially for people who've been through a lot as kids, who really didn't get to experience a happy, peace-filled childhood, who were chased out of their childhood and had to grow up, become a man or a woman fast. Every time I hear kids laughing, playing, giggling, screaming, it's just like Sierra says, like music to my ears. It's like it's priceless. I guess it probably releases some kind of feel-good chemicals in my brain too, because I don't ever feel depressed when I hear little kids happy. You know what I'm saying? Anita said they are so innocent. Angel Kisses says, hey there, fam. I remember when I got out for my first term. I was 24 years old, and I was kicking it at my homeboy's house. And I call all my homies' kids, my nieces and my nephews, right? And I was sitting on the front porch with my 2 little nephews. They're from two different parents though, right? So one was like 8 and one was like 10, and one was sitting there playing with like some kind of video game, and the other one was like busting like backflips and cartwheels and jumps off the porch, right? And I remember looking at my homie son. He was 10 years old, and he was like the same age I was when I joined the gang. When I ran away and joined the gang, and I remember looking at him, and he acted like a kid. You know what I'm saying? He was a sweet kid playing his video games, whatever. And it broke my heart because when I was his age, I was ready a grown ass man, a 10-year-old grown ass man. I didn't act like no kid. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no oh, I want to go play Vietnam. I was thugging. I was gangbanging. I was trying to be the hardest motherfucker that I could be. And you gotta understand at the same time, being that young in a gang full of wolves and wolverines and vultures, I felt like I had a lot more to prove because I was so young. I felt like a lot of my homies, you know what I'm saying, that were real reputable, I felt like they would question, like, you know what I'm saying, what I'm about. You feel me? Because I'm a kid. What can a kid really do? So I had to really like step up and show these motherfuckers like I ain't your average kid. So I'm like a couple French fries short of a half meal. I done been through some shit and let my actions speak. You know what I'm saying? You'll see through my actions like, yeah, this little kid is about it. Like this kid is different. If there's a such thing as a gangbanging prodigy, I probably was a gangbanging prodigy because I was outshining dudes that's way older than me as far as the fields, you know what I mean? But I remember looking at my little nephew and I teared up looking at him. I was like, damn, I remember when I was his age, I didn't even act nothing like that. Like he was a kid, like what a real 10-year-old kid was supposed to be like. And I never ever remember myself being that way at the age of 10. I just remember myself forced out of my childhood. I remember myself being so young and having all these terrifying ass nightmares and shit. You know what I'm saying? Crazy shit. Because of the shit that I was involved in and the shit that I was going through. Nikki said you should write a book about your life. Yeah, I started writing my autobiography when I was a kid, a teenager in California Youth Authority. I started writing some more of it while I was in prison, but then I stopped. I'm too much of like a perfectionist when it comes to art or creativity. And so I would write and I would edit and I would crumble up papers and I would write, edit, and I kept on doing that. And I was like, man, it's gonna take me forever to write a book. So I was like, nah, I can't do this shit. So I stopped. But I met somebody on Instagram who reached out to me and said they want to write my autobiography for free. But she's so busy that every time I try to set up a meeting with her, she's just too busy. So I think kind of like she probably BSing or whatever. And that's the thing. A lot of people, they're clout chasers. You feel me? But a lot of people will get on here and be like, hey, I'll help you out with this, or I'll do that, or hey, I don't know, what's your Cash App or whatever. They do all that just to make themselves look good in the chat. But after the live is over, whatever, they don't do nothing that they said. You feel me? There was this one chick who hopped in my live, and she said she was the head of some kind of motorcycle crew club or whatever, and she said she wanted to come through and help in any way, volunteer. And I told her, yeah, I got something you can come through and help me with. And she's like, all right, I'll be there, me and my whole motorcycle crew or whatever. After the live was over, I DM'd her, she never even answered. So she was just trying to sponsor her motorcycle crew and put them out there through my chat. So the woman that told me that she'll write my autobiography for free, I think that's another person that's just trying to, you know me, hop on the bandwagon type thing. Jacqueline Rivera, hola desde Kansas City, Kansas. Hello. Desde, what's Desde? I'm here in Kansas City, Kansas, or this is Kansas City, Kansas. Desde. This is Kansas City, Kansas. Mary Decker, never heard of fried bread. It's the indigenous peeps. They make some kind of bread called fried bread, and I don't remember if they cook it, if they bake it directly in the coal, or if they fry it in a skillet. I seen it on PBS. I never had it, but I seen it. I can't remember. Yeah. As far as a book, yeah, I do have a children's book that I'm in the process of getting published right now with my friend Nikki here in the chat. I think she's still here. This adventure is by choice from him. Oh, I know that. Fried bread is like many food. Some good, some bad. All depends on the cook. Oh, is that right? Also different fried bread styles. I didn't know that. I thought all fried bread was the same. I didn't know it depends on the cook. Okay. I know that's right. Sierra said, welcome everyone, and thanks to everyone that is gifting and tapping. Again, thank you. We got 17,000 likes in this live. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all. You feel me? Damn. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like these last couple of days have been taking a toll on me. I feel out of it. I don't feel normal. I feel sick. My body aches. My chest hurts. My stomach like kind of is cramped up. I feel all weird and shit. Laughing about Panda Paul. User said my time is too valuable. Amen to that. Ro, what up, Ro? Hi, Danny. Good to see you, fam. Good to see you too, Ro. Mary Decker, true speaking. Nikki, well, I'm glad that you joined this live. It's nothing but positive vibes here. Thank you, Sierra. Yeah, those of y'all who haven't been a part of my live or don't know nothing about my live community, whatever, I am very, 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 very happy to say that we got a dope ass community. We got a lot of people in this live that are all part of our community who always come and kick it whenever I go live. A lot of the people in the community keep in touch with each other. We basically know they all watch it so much that they keep up with everything that's going on, so everyone knows what's going on, and there's nothing but positive vibe and good energy over here, and a lot of humor at times, and a lot of me eating when I'm high as hell. And my cat Sosa from time to time, but ain't nothing but good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and happiness. Nikki Jenkins, as it should be. Life is hard enough, right? Hell yeah. Feel ya. No, Mary Decker is I feel ya. You feel me? Nikki says exactly, it's like being held hostage, right? For real. So it's like, thank you, Stormy Whispers, for the roses. I appreciate you. I seen a video the other day that some dude posted, right? He said, working in a 9 to 5, doing tattoos, DoorDash, Uber Eats, and cutting hair and some other stuff on the side, and still not even getting by to pay the bills. You feel me? That shit crazy. How the hell could you have a 9 to 5, DoorDash, Uber, tattooing, barber, and all that, and still can't barely make enough to get by? It's not like the dude ain't no hustler. It's not like the dude ain't got it in him to grind. It's the society, the government, the world that he lives in this country, where they don't give a fuck about you, bro. Especially if you're people of minority. And don't get it fucked up too. There are some white people who are people minority just like the rest of us. Y'all might be white, but y'all ain't what they consider like the real, those kind of whites. You know, y'all just like us. Y'all just down here dealing with the same struggles that we should deal with. You feel what I'm saying? So that shit is crazy to me. It's like, how the fuck can you live in a country and allow someone, a citizen of your country, you know what I'm saying, to work 5 different jobs at the same time and still not get by, still not be able to get by, barely get by? What the hell does that mean? So that basically means that that person is spending all their time, all their free time, all the time that they have working. What kind of life is that? You know what I'm saying? Shop Prince, I never had that mentality. There's always a job or side or hustle. Yeah, to each his own. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not here to knock anybody down for how they live and how they decide to go about their day-to-day lives or whatever. No, absolutely not. Who am I to knock you down? Because your feelings are valid. Everyone's opinions, feelings are valid, right? I'm just trying to put something out there, and if you receive it, you receive it. If you don't, you don't. And honestly, to tell you guys the truth, it doesn't surprise me that a lot of people don't see it. And the reason why it doesn't surprise me that a lot of people don't see it is because that's how good they've gotten at brainwashing y'all. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't playing around. You think these people who are fanning their pockets making millions and billions of dollars off of us, that they ain't break this shit down to a science? That they ain't figured out how to advertise to you, how to market to you, how to get in your head to make you think that these things are the things that you actually need? You feel me? They pour a gang of money into that. You feel me? They pour a buku amount of money into propaganda and trying to get you to fall for their bullshit. And a lot of people do. And the thing is, it becomes so ingrained, like over generations, that you straight born into this role and you don't even question nothing that's going on around you. You automatically take whatever they tell you as a truth. You automatically take, oh, you gotta go to school, you gotta go to work, you gotta go to college, this and that, you gotta get a degree, and you gotta get a house with a white picket fence and a dog and a wife, and you gotta get this car. You know what I mean? They made that for you from the day you were born. You just woke up one day as a baby, you're like, okay, so this is how it's gonna be, and you never questioned it. You never ever sat back and say, you know what? Maybe I don't want that. How come you guys already decided for me? Because that's basically what happened. You were born and your wants and your desires were decided for you. Unless you get to a place like I've gotten to a place where I pumped my brakes and I sat back and I looked at everything for what it was and be like, hold the fuck up. Damn, I never really had a choice on what I wanted, huh? Until I stopped and said, no, I don't want this so-called American dream they're trying to sell me. I don't want that. I don't want no house. I don't want no picket fence. I don't want this. I don't want that. Why? Because I don't want to fall into their trap, bro. I don't want to fall into their trap and get stuck. You know what I'm saying? Because once you fall, the reason why I got the spider web on my hand right here, because it symbolizes the prison system, the juvenile and adult prison system. And I'm like a fly, and I got stuck into the system, and it was so hard for me to get out. Right? Same thing with these so-called people in power. They set you up just like a spider web. Maybe not every single buddy's gonna fly into it, but I bet you a lot of people are gonna fly into it. And once you get stuck in that web, it's very, very, very hard to get out of it. You feel me? And if you think I'm lying, some of you guys could just look at yourselves and be like, damn, I'm in debt, I'm stuck, I'm miserable, I'm not happy, I work a job that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I come home every day tired, I get up every day and go to work, not excited to go to work, etc., etc., etc. I know this person over there that's in debt, I know that person over there that's doing bad, I know this person over there is doing bad. And you know what? A lot of people actually put on the front like that. You know what I'm saying? Flick it up for the Instagram and let me get this Gucci purse and Chanel this and whatever, right? That's all fuckery and that's all fake, because behind all that shit, you just fucked up in the game just like the rest of us. But those people are so fucking brainwashed by the propaganda that society pushed out, right? That they don't even have it like that. They don't have it like that to get a Gucci purse and this and that. But they're so fucking brainwashed by what society tells them that they're supposed to have, that even when they can't even afford it, they go and get it anyways. You get what I'm saying? And so, I see something on TikTok where Steve Jobs said something, right? Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, he died, as y'all know, he's a founder. He died multi-millionaire, millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, right? And he said on his deathbed, as he was dying, he laid there and he realized, like, damn, at the end of the day, I'm about to die and my life is over, and I had all this money, but it wasn't worth it. He's basically saying if he could go back and do it all over again, he wouldn't have busted his ass and got caught up in all that propaganda trying to chase this American dream. He would have lived. He would have enjoyed his life. And you know, Steve Jobs died from cancer, and so I bet he was thinking that he was gonna have a long life while he had all these hundreds of millions of dollars. He figured, oh yeah, I could keep on grinding, I could keep on working, I could keep on doing this for Apple, whatever. I got hundreds of millions of dollars, I can enjoy it later on when I retire. But like I said it once, I'll say it again. Tomorrow's not promised, y'all, to nobody. I don't give a fuck if you're a billionaire, hundreds of millionaires. You can't buy time, you can't buy your life, you can't buy health. You feel what I'm saying? It's a wrap. You feel me? So when Steve Jobs sat on his deathbed, you know what he said? He said, basically, I'm not saying it word for word, I'm just kind of saying it the way I remembered it. But basically what he said was, like, he was saying so many people, they want to bust their ass so hard to get that sports car or that Lamborghini or that Ferrari, that $100,000, $200,000 Maybach or whatever the fuck, right? When you could just so easily go get you a $5,000 car or a $500 car, because both cars will still get you to the same destination, right? So you gotta ask yourself, why do people spend $100,000 on this car over here instead of spending $10,000 on this car over here, or getting them 10 of these cars over here for $100,000 instead of just one? And the reason why people do that shit, their senses have been bombarded by the media. It's been hyped up. Advertisement, magazines, bus stops, everywhere you go, on your phone. everywhere. Just look around you. Turn on your TV. You'll be bombarded, and you won't even realize it. You'll subliminally be getting mind fucked, and you don't even realize it. Why? Because these people know what the fuck they're doing. They break it down to a science, and they fucking study you. They study each and every one of us. They have us under a microscope, and they're just watching us, and they're figuring us out. And they know if we do this A, B, and C, they're gonna do D, E, and F. You know what I'm saying? Straight the fuck up. Unless you get to a place where you break out all that shit and you open your eyes, and don't end up like Steve Jobs and open your eyes when you're on your deathbed. Dude, founder of Apple, had hundreds of millions of dollars, basically saying if I could go back and do it all over again, I would have lived. I would have enjoyed my life. I wouldn't have been sitting there stuck in this fucking rat race to make these hundreds of millions of dollars and not even enjoy it in the end. Just to die. You feel what I'm saying? Just to die. Because tomorrow's not promised, y'all. But to each his own. To each his own, fam. To each his own. While let me give you an example of something. So I hope you guys can better understand it. How this shit is so ingrained in you, even through generation, even from the time you were stuck in your mama's womb, right? How they painted this picture, this big American dream or whatever, and they automatically decided for you what you want to do when you're born. They automatically decided for you that you're gonna want to have a big house with a white picket fence. You're gonna want to have a sports car. You're gonna want to have a Louis Vuitton purse. You're gonna want this. You're gonna want red bottoms and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that only the 1% really could afford that or make it to that point, right? But they're gonna keep on pushing that propaganda into your head from the day you were born. That way they could keep you stuck, right? So, Danny, thank you for the TikTok. So let me explain something, right? For example, let me show you how deep this shit is ingrained. And this is just another example, okay? Those of you guys in the chat right now, if you lose somebody that's close to you right now, if you lose your mother, your father, your grandma, your grandpa, maybe a son, maybe a daughter, a best friend, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband or wife, they pass away on you suddenly, right? How many of y'all would get sad? There's 36 of you guys in this chat, right? So I'm pretty sure I could make a what's that shit called? An educated guess that if you guys, 36 of you guys lost someone that you truly loved, all 36 of you guys are gonna be sad. All 36 of you guys are gonna mourn. Why? Because it's been instinctively ingrained in you from birth. From birth, it was decided for you that when you lose somebody that you love, you're automatically gonna grieve, you're automatically gonna get sad, you're automatically gonna mourn. You don't even think about it. Someone dies, you automatically, that's an exact reaction that's gonna happen. Someone died, I'll cry. But what you don't understand is this. In actuality, you have the power to actually not grieve over somebody's death. You're not held hostage to that. You actually have the power to be happy when someone that you love dies. Am I right? Am I wrong? You do have that power. You do have that choice. You do have that ability. But so many of us, because it was ingrained in us to automatically mourn or grieve or get sad when someone that we love passes away, we don't even think it. We don't even think about it or give it a second thought. We automatically just do it. That's the example that I'm trying to show you, that I'm trying to use to show you guys the same thing from the day you were born and the day you were old enough to understand anything that was around you. They automatically, the government, society, the world, especially America society, already decided for you that you need this, you need that, you need this big old house, you need this picket fence, you need to go get a good job, you need to become a lawyer or a doctor, etc., etc., etc. You need to go get a college degree. How many of y'all went to college, busted your ass to go get that degree, and then ended up graduating from college with a huge ass debt, and then spent the rest of your life, or however many, I don't know, years of your life working to pay off this debt that these people push into you, this propaganda saying you need to go to college. That's the answer. That's what you need to do. While they sit back and be like, go ahead, dumbass, go ahead. Go to college, motherfucker. Go to college so we can get your punk ass in this deep ass debt and we're going to hold your ass hostage. And you're going to be busting your ass for the rest of your life and you're never going to be happy, but we don't give a fuck. Go ahead, go do that. You get what I'm saying? Open your eyes. See things for what it is. Don't just automatically take things on face value and be like, okay, I believe that. What the fuck? God gave you free will. He gave you the power to question things. You know what I'm saying? He gave you the ability to sit there and decipher what is going on around you and break it all down and be like, nah, hell no, I'm not rocking with that. What is going on here? You feel what I'm saying? But those in power, they want people who don't question nothing. They want people who are followers. They want everyone just to go follow the next person and go with the flow of the stream. That way they could continue to keep on fanning their pockets and sit back and laugh at the rest of the 99 while everybody else is losing, everybody's suffering. They can sit back and look at these idiots. They're never really gonna enjoy their life. What? You thought because you worked the whole year and you got a 2-week vacation out of this whole freaking year that you really lived? 2 weeks out of a year with your family, your dear family, your kids who are growing up super duper fast within a blink of an eye right in front of your face. You're missing out on all that. Bust your ass for a whole entire year. Get a little 2-week vacation. Oh, my boss loves me. He gave me a bonus during Christmas. Hell yeah. You know how much your boss is making off of your ass? How much he's making off of you, off of your sweat, blood, and tears? I don't give a fuck if you making $25 an hour, $50 an hour, $100 an hour. The more you making an hour, the more your boss is making off of you. You feel what I'm saying? So they sent people, say for instance, like you, to college to go be a doctor. Then you end up leaving college, you get your doctorate degree, but you got this huge amount of debt from college. And then they have you go and work under them because you got this doctorate degree and all that shit doesn't make you a boss. You still got a boss. You feel what I'm saying? So now you got all these skills that you learned while you were in college, but now you go work underneath another person who's making way more money off of all the knowledge that you have. More than likely, the person that you work for doesn't even have the knowledge of an open heart surgeon or don't even know how to operate on somebody. You feel me? They just knew how to get a hospital built and set up and organize and hire people to go work in this hospital. But they didn't have no clue how to fucking do what the fuck you do. But you think, okay, I go to college and I get this doctorate degree, I gotta go work for a hospital and that's just the way it fucking is. Why the fuck do doctors gotta go work for somebody else when they have the skills? Why can't these doctors work for themselves? Because the society is set up like that, bro. Even these motherfuckers that's going to college getting doctorate degrees, they're busting their ass for another man. They're getting taxed by the government out of their check, and then when they get the check, they're using that check to go pay off their college debts that they accumulated while they're there. What type of life is that? How the fuck are you living? You know what I'm saying? And then they tell you, yeah, go be a doctor when you grow up. Go be an astronaut. Go be a football player. Go be this. Go be that. I say, go live. You know what I'm saying? Don't let society or the world define or determine what happiness is for you. Go find and determine and define what happiness is for yourself. Living a life, if you can honestly say that you're happy, then more power to you. But if you're sitting there and you really looking at your life and you're really thinking about it and you're saying, you know what? Maybe this dude is saying something that's real. Maybe he is right. Because only you know what your life is like. Only you know what you're going through. If you see yourself like that and you're actually not happy and you're miserable, you do not enjoy your job, you hate your life and all that shit, no one's going to come along and change it for you. You have to change it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just as much as you were willing to grind, get your ass up every single day, go to college every single day, getting them books to study every single day to go get this degree so that you go get this job so you go work for another person every single day. Get your ass up and grind for yourself. 4 years that you put into college, go be a whoop-de-whoop. Put 4 years into yourself and I promise you're gonna be all right. You feel me? I promise you. If you put in the same amount of blood, sweat, and tears that you put into going to get your degrees, that you put into going to work every day, knowing damn well a lot of y'all don't even look forward to going to work every day. And then when you get up in the morning and you gotta get ready, get dressed, and you gotta head to work, you're just like, fuck, I just want to get through the day. And you're willing to put yourself through all that shit just to fatten somebody else's pocket. And while they give you kibbles and bits and a little ass check, why don't you put yourself through all that shit for yourself to fatten your own pockets and eat the whole cake and not the crumbs? Be your own boss, man. I can't stress this enough. Be your own boss. And my whole thing is this, keep it 100 with y'all. if I were ever to employ anybody, like if I were to get into a position where I could employ people for whatever reason, I would do everything in my power. First and foremost, I would make sure that my employees getting paid properly. Fuck what this minimum wage is talking about society. Fuck $20 an hour, etc., etc., etc. If I'm eating, if my employees are working for me and I'm making millions of dollars or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, I ain't finna have my employees just barely getting by. Nah, fuck that. Y'all gonna get big chunks of this shit too, because we're all gonna eat. I'm not gonna be able to take all the shit out with me anyways. So if I'm a millionaire, that shit, all my employees are gonna be hundreds of thousandaires at least. They're not gonna be sitting there just getting $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month. Nah, fuck that. You can get $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month. Because that's how much these motherfuckers are actually making. They're making buku amounts of money while you're making straight crumbs. Trust and believe that. So become your own boss. But the thing I'm trying to say is that if I ever become my own boss, that's what I'm gonna do. I swear, I wish, I pray to God all the time, say, Lord, let me become a CEO of my own company. As some of y'all know, I got my own invention ideas. I got over 100 I came up with while I was in prison. I basically kind of mapped everything out since when I was in prison for when I hit the streets. I wrote my own children's book while I was in prison. I wrote and illustrated my own children's book when I was in prison. I came up with over 100 of my own invention ideas when I was in prison. I learned how to write my own patents when I was in prison. And I learned about TikTok when I was in prison. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't fully know what the fuck TikTok was, but one thing that I learned from TikTok is that it evened out the playing field. And what I mean by that is, like, of course, like I said before, in order to make it or be successful in life, you gotta be a doctor, or they say you gotta go be a fireman or a football player or NBA player or a rapper or whatever. But now, with social media, anybody could make it. Anybody could crack through the door. Anybody could become rich. A little ass kid to an old 100-year-old senior citizen could all become millionaires, multi-millionaires. The playing field has been leveled. Anybody could do it. When I was sitting in prison, I studied that and I understood that and I learned it. Anybody, I fit into that category because I'm also anybody, right? So I said, okay, this is what you need to focus on. This is what you need to figure out. This is what you need to get into, because this is the way you're going to eat. And this is the way you're going to eat, but not only eat, but eat and be your own boss at the same time. So what I'm trying to do is build up my content, trying to monetize on YouTube, continue monetizing on TikTok, continue building up my platform, right? But what people don't understand is, thank y'all for helping me reach my goal. Every time I reach my goal, I slap on 100 more. And every time, if we happen to make it to 1,000, well, I just start all over again. You feel me? Hold up. Why is this taking so long? What was I gonna say? Oh, and so this is the vision. Get out, get on TikTok, build up a platform, convert my car, travel throughout the United States, become one of the very few TikTokers that meet up with all of his TikTok friends and family. Damn, thank you for that. And whoever gave me that, thank you. And in the process of doing all that, create dope ass content and build my following up even more and more and more and more, right? And then monetizing YouTube, that's another goal. Send all my followers from TikTok over to YouTube. That's what I'm in the process of doing right now. You get what I'm saying? And then whenever I get enough money stacked up through all my content creation, through all my brand deals, through all my merch line, through my book, the children's book that I wrote, whatever, I'm gonna use that money. Thank you, Nikki, for the music notes. I'm gonna use that money to finance these inventions that I came up with when I was in prison. Now, initially, I'm gonna start off by financing one of my all-right mediocre inventions. Get that going up, build it up off the ground. Either sell the whole entire business or sell the whole entire patent for another fat chunk of money. Add that chunk to the money that I saved up and invest into one of my investment ideas that I know for sure. I have several, but I could choose from several of them that I know for sure is a great idea that has potential that's gonna blow up. Get that. It becomes something that a certain demographic of people or a certain niche of people will need, or it could be an invention that a huge demographic will need. But whatever it is, if it's something that is very, very really needed, I know some other companies is trying to holler at me and be like, look, are you interested in selling? Because they see it. They see it as a hundreds of millions of dollar business, a hundreds of million dollar idea, and they try to buy it off you. They're like, look, we'll give you 250 million for your whole entire patent, for your whole entire company. Go ahead, run that, give that to me. They give me that 250 million, whatever. I take that, invest into my other inventions, and keep on doing the same thing. But this is the thing: whenever I build up a company, right? Whenever I build up a company, say for instance, I made this can, and now I have a company that creates cans. All my employees, if I'm the CEO of the company, all my employees is gonna eat good, they're gonna live good, they're all gonna be good because I'm not greedy. I'm not the type of motherfuckers that's gonna treat the people, our people, like the rest of these motherfucking 1% or these motherfuckers above that look down at us like we are less than human. Like we don't deserve to be happy. We don't deserve to have the good things in life. We just deserve to be stuck and lost and depressed and stressed. You know what I'm saying? Mentally fucked and all that shit, right? Financially, what the fuck is going on with the world when we sitting here losing our minds over money? You know what I'm saying? So when I do that, I want to be able to do that so I can show the world, if not just the nation, that someone like me could come along and show society and show all these greedy ass motherfuckers how you really are supposed to treat your fellow human beings. You know what I'm saying? To show these motherfuckers that's paying you only $20 an hour or whatever, they really just playing you. They really gonna know. If I'm over here paying my employees whatever, $100, $200 an hour, why can't they? Feel me? They could, but they don't want to. Why? Because they're just so busy fanning their own pockets. They're so busy being greedy. They don't give a fuck about nobody else. They only give a fuck about themselves. And as long as you stay a fool busting your ass for them, they ain't gonna trip. They ain't gonna complain. They're just gonna sit back and get you for as much as they can. Get you for as much of your life, as much of your sweat, blood, and tears, as much of your energy, as much of your stress, as much of your worries as they can. Wring you out for all as much as they can. And in the end, when they let you go and you're all fucked up, where are they? They're good. They're sitting lovely. They're chilling. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about you. Their family's good. They're rolling around their Rolls Royce and this and that and this and that. What? Oh, my boss loves me. My boss gave me a $500 bonus for Christmas. Your boss don't love you. If your boss loved you, your boss would try to build you up, try to make you become your own boss. That's the kind of boss that I'll be. If I'm a boss, I'm gonna try to make every single one of my employees their own bosses. I'm trying to make every single one of my employees independent. You feel what I'm saying? Come work for me and we have a big ass meeting. I'm gonna explain to all of them, like, check this out, you work for the right person because you really finna see what it's supposed to be like. And we're all gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should be. Sierra Firefox says straight facts. Let me stop though, cause I keep on yapping. Sierra said I support your journey. If I could, I would be doing the same thing you're doing. Right? I understand that. Like I said, I'm not trying to knock nobody, right? Wherever you guys are at in life. I understand why a lot of you guys can't do what I'm doing. You guys can't do what you guys are doing. What I'm doing is because they got you. You fell into the trap. Now you're stuck. Straight up. In more ways than one. In more ways that you even think, that you even realize. You're saying? They paint this picture. They say, yeah, the American dreams have a nice family. Two boys and a girl, like this and that, right? So what people start doing, people start popping out babies, this and that. There's nothing wrong with having kids. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having kids, but what I'm saying is they know that once you have a kid here in America, you're more prone to stay here, and it's harder for you to just uproot yourself and lead to another country or something like that where the cost of living is so much cheaper and is so much better. Their medical system could be so much better in America. Their prison system is so much better in America. The cost of living is so much, you feel me? So they put that picture, they push that propaganda, say, yeah, create a family, Brady Bunch, making, you know what I'm saying? Have two cute little girls and a little boy and this and that, woo woo. Get you a dog and a cat at the same time, and a jacuzzi, and a swimming pool, and a treadmill, and a trampoline, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they know the more you accumulate, whether it's material things or family, the more harder it's going to be for you to uproot yourself and leave. And as long as you stay here, they're going to eat and they're going to fatten their pockets off of your back, off of your sweat, blood, and tears. Now, just say, for instance, 1 million people like me open our eyes and see everything for what it is, and we're like, fuck that. You're not going to pay us no more. Deuces, we're gone, and we all take off to another country to go live a better life, whatever. You think America's going to trip? No. You know why they're not going to trip? Because they pushed that propaganda for decades, for centuries, for so long. American dream, American dream, American dream. That people from other countries, that's all they see. When every time they turn on TV, they see America, they see celebrities, they see stars, they see mansions, they see nice cars, they see big cash, Rolex watches, Chanel purses, whatever, right? And everyone from all the other countries, they think that's how life is for all Americans. Or they think that if you come to America, it's not that hard to get there, right? Go chase that American dream. It's obtainable. But so America, They know if they were to lose like 1 million of us who open our eyes, they're not tripping because they have an endless supply of people coming every day. People are hopping fences. They're walking miles through deserts. They're risking their lives to come, bro. This shit ain't no game. That's how strong their propaganda is pushed, bro. That's how strong America has been brainwashing people, bro. They brainwashing people from a whole nother country, from hundreds and hundreds of miles away. How do you think they're able to do that? Because they have so much money to push that bullshit. They have so much money to control the masses. They have so much money to break shit down to a scientific level, to figure you out, to break your psychology down. They know how to get into you without you even realizing that they got in you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And so just think about this. What do you guys think would happen if, say for instance, tomorrow, right? I don't even know how many million people in America. There's hundreds of millions of people in America, right? What do you think would happen if, say for instance, tomorrow, 50 million of us, 100 million of us all refuse to go to work? All of us just said, fuck that, we ain't going to work tomorrow, 100 million. What do you think would happen? That shit will collapse, the whole entire nation. They'll be fucked up because they depend so much on the sweat, blood, and tears of our people. They ain't gonna get up. If 100 million people didn't go to work, these motherfucking rich motherfucking 1%ers and all, they ain't gonna get their ass up and go do the work that you're doing. How many motherfuckers is gonna go out there to the fields and pick the fruits and stuff like that? How many motherfuckers is gonna get underneath a car and change the oil and shit? You know what I mean? Flip a burger. They ain't gonna be doing that shit. Hell fucking no. They leave that shit up to us. But just imagine. Just imagine that. Just imagine if 100 million of us united and say, tomorrow, fuck that. We all ain't gonna go to work. They'll be fucked off. The whole fucking nation will be fucked off. Everything will collapse. We all ain't going to work and we all ain't paying our rent. We all ain't paying our car notes. We all ain't doing this. We all ain't doing that. What the fuck y'all gonna do? What do you think they're gonna do? Come through and evict 100 million motherfuckers and put us all out in the streets? Come through and repo 100 million cars and this and that? Nah, fuck. They're gonna be fucking confused. They're gonna be lost. They're not gonna know what to do. But they don't want that to happen. They don't want that to happen. Then they don't want people like me to become enlightened and try to spread the word, to try to spread the message, to try to help other people to see it for what it is. And that's the thing. Their propaganda, and they're so good at what they do that more than likely, there will never come a day when we unite. There will never come a day when 100 million of us unite and do that. Why? Because they're so good at what they do that they put us in a position where we're too scared to do it. Quit my job today, stop paying rent, stop paying my car note, stop doing this, stop doing that, and just say fuck you and just do me. Where 100 other motherfuckers, 100 million other motherfuckers? Too many people would be too scared. They're like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Not paying my rent, not this and that. No, I couldn't do that. Something would happen. I don't know. Let me tell you guys something, man. When I was in prison, I was in a prison called Salinas Valley. It was a level 4 maximum security prison in the state of California. One of the most dangerous, most violent yards in the whole state of California. That yard was constantly going up. Constantly. But not only was the inmates population super crazy, but so were the CO population, the correctional officer population. They had their own prison gang. The correctional officers had their own prison gang called the Green Wall. And they would literally come through and do damage. They would hurt people, they would beat people up, they would set people up, they would tear your house up, go be disrespectful as hell. Like gang members, like they're basically their own gang. And they kept us, the inmate population, on lockdown for years. We wouldn't get no yard, we wouldn't get no canteen, no store, no packages. They kept on just doing us wrong. And the reason why they got away with this shit for so long is because when you're in prison, you're in a world that's within a world. Like right now, I'm in society, this is the world, but prison is a whole nother world. And when you're in that world, who are you gonna call the cops? How are you gonna call the cops on the cops, on the COs? They are the government in there. They are the police. If something happens, you gotta go through them. If they're corrupt, you can't call 911. So basically, the inmate population, we got fed up. We got fed up with how disrespectful they were, how they were ridiculous, how they kept us on lockdown, how they mistreated us, mistreated our family members, treated us like we were less than human, right? So the whites, the blacks, the Asians, the Mexicans, North, South, Blood, Crip, it didn't matter what you were. We all united for a common cause. Hundreds of inmates. Let me see. 2,000 inmates in the whole entire yard. We all united. And what we did was, one day, when we woke up on a certain day, the day that we chose to unite and do what we were going to do, when we woke up that day, everybody in the whole entire prison refused to go to work. We completely shut the prison down. They had no kitchen workers, they had no tier tenders, no porters, no motherfucking yard crew, nobody. They had this thing called PIA, Prison Industry Authority, where industries come set up in prisons, and they hire inmates, and they make a buku amount of money, and the prison gets a percentage, and these companies get a buku amount of money, and the inmates make only $1 an hour, the most, and that's considered the best pay number in the state of California. Miller Genuine Draft, glasses, prison clothes, everything, bakery, butcher shop, is all through PIA. But anyway, when this day came, we all refused to go to work, every single race. So we shut down the whole entire prison. They couldn't function, they couldn't operate without us, right? And after we all refused to go to work, and we all didn't come out of our door, and they cracked our door in the mornings to go to work, after that, we all covered up our windows on our cell doors. We all covered up our windows, right? And we all went on hunger strike. Because in the level 4 prisons, they always feed you in your cell. They got tray slots on the door. You never go to a chow hall. So when they came by that morning to feed breakfast, everyone's cell doors was covered up, and everyone refused their food. We on strike. We on hunger strike. And the thing with us covering up our doors, they have to be able to count us. They have to be able to see that we're alive, that we're all right. But if we cover up our doors from the inside, they can't see into our cell. And the thing with that is, that's a safety and security issue, because what if something happened? What if we escaped? What if one of us got hurt? What if us one? That's like the highest level of a security situation, right? So the whole entire yard covered up their cells, 2,000 inmates, right? And the only way the police could get you to uncover the window on your the cover on your window, they have to do what's called is a cell extraction. They can't just pop your door because we're level 4 inmates. They can't just pop our door and be like, take that shit off your window. Nah, you're not allowed to come into our cell in the level 4 prison. You'll get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So what they do is a cell extraction. They come and they'll say, hey, inmate such and such and such, and inmate such and such and such, your cell window is covered. We're asking you to remove your window covers now. And if you do not remove your window covers, we're gonna have to use non-lethal force. And what is non-lethal force? They got a huge ass can of mace, or they got guns, block guns that shoot out like bean bags and shit like that. And they also got tear gas and like bombs, like they blow up and it depends on the situation. It depends on what's going on during the cell extraction. They blow up and marbles and BBs bounce everywhere, right? So they said, are you gonna remove your window covers? And we just be in the cell, we don't say shit. So what they do next is they open up the tray slot, and they come, matter of fact, they come with this fucking mace that is so big, it's so huge, that it takes like 2 CO, it's like bigger than a fire extinguisher. And it has a square thing in the front, and a nozzle in the middle of that square thing. And these 2 COs come, and they'll shove that shit into your tray slot. The square thing covers up the tray slot, and they'll hit push the nozzle handle down, and that shit will just spray mace like a fire extinguisher into yourself. And then you're just sitting in there, mace burning up, dying, can't breathe. And then you're like, okay, until you uncover the window covers, then they'll say lay down on the ground. Then you lay down on the ground, and then they're all covered up in the gas mask and all that shit. Then they'll come in there, cuff you yourself out, drag you guys out the cell, and take you guys to medical or whatever to get all that shit off of you, to get examined or whatever. But so the COs, they had to shut down. There's 4 yards in the prison. Our yard is the one that did that. Not all 4 yards did, only the C yard, 180 in Salinas Valley. But as a result of everybody on the yard boarding up, it shut down the whole entire prison, because all the COs from the other 3 yards that weren't participating in this strike, they all had to come to our yard to help deal with the cell extractions, right? Extracting inmates out of their cells. This shit went on for about, not 2 weeks, but over a week. You know what I'm saying? And so, as a result, guess what happened? That shit brought attention. The feds came down. They want to know what's going on, because it's an issue. It's a problem when a gang of inmates of different races unite for a common cause. Usually these inmates be fighting each other. They never unite and go with each other against the COs, right? So the feds came down and they said, what the fuck is going on? Ooh. We had inmate MAC reps. Those are inmates that every race has one. They represent their representatives. They speak for one will be a Mexican, one will be a black one. They speak for their race, and they're appointed by their race to go speak. And the inmate MAC reps went and told the feds, like, the reason why we united and all this is going on because of this, because of that, because of that, because of that, because of that. So the feds told them, lift their ass off lockdown, run their canteen, give them their stores, give them their packages, give them their phone calls, let their ass out the yard, give them their fucking showers, let them go to education, give them all this shit. And so if inmates, those people that are considered the scum of society, the ones that society wants to throw away and forget about, etc., 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 the lowlifes, the gangsters, you feel me? Those guys, if those guys could unite for a common cause and be like revolutionary warriors, you know what I'm saying? And make change happen in prison, behind the wall. What's going on out here in society? Makes you ask, makes you question, who's really locked up? Is it those behind prison walls that are really locked up? Or is it those out here in society who might not have shackles around their wrists and ankles and all that, but are mentally locked up or financially locked up? You feel me? Who's really locked up? You gotta ask yourself that, because if you don't see what's going on, if you don't see the problem, they're doing a very, very, very good job at making sure that you don't see it. They're doing such a good job at fucking your head up that you don't even realize you're getting fucked up in the head. You feel what I'm saying? And it's such a good job that it's to the point that we're even scared to unite. They got us wanting to hang on to this material stuff or whatever, our homes, our cars, stuff like that so badly that we're afraid to unite. You know what I'm saying? And rock their world. That's how much they got us under. Cynthia said, amen. Firefox, we work, pay taxes. Then anything we buy, we pay taxes again. Exactly. So you work, your check is taxed. Then tax season, you fuck around, owe taxes during tax season too. And then when you go buy shit, everything that you buy gets taxed, right? And now think about this. Just say, for instance, you go buy a motherfucking soda and they got a 5-cent tax on it or 1-cent tax. There's hundreds of millions of motherfuckers in the United States, and so there's hundreds of millions of people who drink soda. So all those 1 cent pennies, they add up. So that's what I'm trying to get you guys to see. They want you guys to think, oh, it's just a penny. It's no big deal, right? But when you think about it, like the bigger picture, those pennies throughout the whole United States, everyone's getting taxed every time they buy a soda. That's millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't know how much money that is, but all you think about is just the little 5 cents that they taxed me for this can. But you don't see the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that they taxed everybody and their mama that same 5 cents. But yet they're talking about they're poor. They're talking about they're in debt. They're talking about they don't got money for this. They don't got money for that. They don't got money to deal with the homeless crisis. They don't got money to deal with drugs and the opiate crisis and shit like that. Because that shit don't concern them. They don't give a fuck about none of that. And if it came to war, another country fucking with their oil or fucking with their money, oh yeah, they got billions of money to go put into arsenal and put into soldiers and send motherfuckers to go lose their lives to go die in another country for them. And then when these soldiers and these troops come back from war, they don't even take care of them. Your people went to go fight for your country. They went to a whole nother country, put their lives on the line, lost limbs, got fucked up, came back fucked up, or didn't come back at all. And they're homeless out here. We got veterans that are homeless living on the streets. And you think they give a fuck about you? You think they give a fuck about you? If they don't give a fuck about the motherfucker that risked his life and limb for this country, what makes you think they give a fuck about you? They don't give a fuck about you, and they ain't even tripping because really they look at you like you don't give a fuck about yourself. Because as long as you're playing their game, you really don't give a fuck about yourself. Timmy, thank you for following me. Firefox, and if you knew, you know it's illegally, and I have the receipt. Right? You feel me? Everything is taxed. You feel me? And everything is like a setup. You feel me? They want you to get credit cards, and then they want you to fuck up, and then they want to charge you overdraft fees. But just imagine, not just you go through that, not just you get to credit card debt. Hundreds and thousands and millions of people do, and they steady get rich. And then on top of that, money's not even real. They print money out every day, like they print out toilet paper. Money ain't real. You think money is real? You go to a bank to get a loan for a house or whatever. Electronic, baby. Oh, you need a $50,000 loan? Here go your $50,000 loan, ma'am. They don't give you cash. That shit don't exist. That shit's not real. It's just fake. It's just be $50 was sent from this bank to this motherfucker over here. Where's the fucking money at? Where's the cash in my hand? That shit ain't fucking real. And why you want me to prove to you? You can have $100,000 in the bank right now, right? You go to the bank and you tell them, motherfucker, I want to pull out the whole entire account. I want to pull out $100,000. They're not gonna give you your $100,000, bro. I promise you, they're not. I could put my life on the line that they're not gonna give you your $100,000 right there. They're gonna tell your monkey ass to wait. They're gonna say, sir, we're not able to give you all your money right now. We could probably give you like maybe 10,000 in 3 days, maybe 10,000 in 3 to 5 days. But your 100,000, nah. You're gonna be like, hold the fuck up. That's my money. Why can't I get my money? And you can sit there and argue with them, and they don't give a fuck. They're the bank. The reason why you can't get your money, because once you put your money into their shit, all that shit becomes electronic, and all that shit is fake, bro. They don't give a fuck about you. Promise you. I promise you right now. How many of you motherfuckers went to the bank and try to pull out 10 bands? Try to pull out 10,000. Has anybody tried to go pull out 10,000? It's not that easy. Especially you try to go pull out something bigger than that. They're gonna give you hoopla. Oh, sir, due to this and due to that, you're gonna have to wait 3 to 5 days to get that amount. Ooh, why the fuck do I gotta wait for my money? Why the fuck do I even need to put my money to a bank? Because they set it up for you, for everybody and their mama, that you have to go open up a bank account. You have to go build up your credit. It's more convenient this way. This is what needs to be done. And what happens? Because he and she is doing it, we don't even question it. Mom and dad doing it, sister and brother are doing it, auntie, uncle is doing it, my teacher's doing it. So why should I question it? I'm pretty sure they all know what the fuck they're doing. But in actuality, they're all doing the same thing that you're doing. They were all following somebody else, and whoever they were following was following somebody else, and whoever they're following was following somebody else, and all these people who are following, they were all played. They were all, their mind was all filled up with propaganda. They were all given this fake American dream. And they're in this pursuit. They're gonna be running forever. Before you already know it, boom, life is over, and they're never gonna catch up. You feel me? Oh, that's why there's the 1%. How the fuck is that? It's not even 50% or 45, 55%. No, there's a 1% and there's a 99%. That's how greedy they are, y'all. They're so fucking greedy that they want to make it to only 1% of this nation are up there, while the 99% of us are freaking stressed out, struggling, dealing with all kind of crazy stuff. That's how greedy they are. They didn't even make it 15% to the 85, 10% to the 90, 30 to the 70. No, they made it 1 to the 99. Never paid off due to interest rates, right? Exactly. So I'm glad some of y'all understand what I'm saying. This is so true. Then you end up never-ending debt. Exactly. Never-ending debt. Not even counting, not even talking about college debt that you accumulated when you went to college. You know what I'm saying? Weird ass, and then all these other weird ass debts that come along too. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, bro. Look, they got mortgage, rent, car note, credit card bills, phone bill, what else? Where are this, y'all? Because I don't have it. Like life insurance and all that shit. Car insurance. Like all this shit that we so-called supposed to have, or we have to have, or whatever. I don't know none of my homies or none of my friends or none of my people that own credit card companies. I don't know none of my friends or none of my people who own banks. You get what I'm saying? So why are we going through people? Why are we going through people that we don't even fuck with? Don't even know. Don't even have no idea about. They made it that way. They made sure that we had no choice but to go to them. And they made sure that none of our people is ever going to get in a position to where we have our own banks and help our people and do it the right way. And even if they get their own banks, a lot of our own people are still going to fall into that scandalousness or whatever and try to emulate the rest of the banks in a lot of ways. Why? Because they've been brainwashed since birth. That propaganda invaded their mind, invaded their thoughts. And so they believe, okay, we got to get greedy. We have to make more than everybody else. We're the boss. They're underneath us. Let them bust our ass. Pay them crumbs. Let's eat the whole cake. No. That shit crazy. That was the government. Remember he said yesterday he didn't know a lot, but this young man knows what's going on. No. I don't know a lot of like life out here in society as a person who lived out here for decades and decades straight. You know what I'm saying? If you live out here in society for decades and decades straight, you tend to pick up a lot and you learn a lot as far as societal norms, right? But I spent the last 27 years of my life incarcerated, so I lost a whole chunk of that time. So now that I'm out, I don't know a lot of stuff, like as far as technology or shit that people be talking about. Like say for instance, Sosa got an air tag on his collar. Someone was like, get him an air tag. I was like, what the hell is that? Shit like that. I don't know. It's like random stuff that everybody else knows, like at the back of their hand. I don't know stuff like that. But I know stuff like this because I sat in prison, and instead of wasting my time, I sat there and I try to make the most of my time. I try to study. I try to learn. I try to expand my brain. You know what I'm saying? I have a spirit in me, a spirit of a revolutionary warrior. And I honestly believe that in my heart of hearts that God, he got a plan for me. You feel what I'm saying? He allowed me to go through the stuff that I went through in order for me to be able to see the stuff that I see. And in my heart of hearts, I believe that God is going to put me in front of a lot of people so that I could awaken the masses, so I could send a message, deliver a message. You feel me? So I could get people to see things for what it is. This right here, yeah, I'm delivering it right now, but God has grand plans. I'm talking about people are going to hear me. That's what I truly believe. I believe this because there's other people who probably like have the same thoughts, same views as me, who understand it like I do, but they're not in the position to spread it, to spread the message, or they're not like I guess you could say articulate enough or know how to convey it. You know what I'm saying? Even now, as I'm expressing all this to you guys, explaining all this to you guys, I wish I could even explain it even better. Like there's so much inside of me from all these years of sitting there and studying and seeing things for what it is, that it's so hard for me to articulate all that at once. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot. You feel me? But I'm glad that some of you guys, if not most of you guys, are picking it up. I'm glad that you guys are seeing it for what it is. Even if you don't decide to do anything about it, I'm still glad that you know what time it is. That way you can live your life and go through your day-to-day life not blinded by the facts. You know what I'm saying? I would rather you know that you're being played than being played and don't even realize you're being played. At least now you know. You know what I'm saying? At least now when you go to work and you bust your ass and this and that, don't get it wrong. I'm pretty sure some of y'all got good bosses or whatever, nice bosses, hella kind bosses or whatever. But if they were really a true, kind, righteous boss, right? They would make sure that you get a whole lot more than what you're making if they are making such and such amount of money after profit, after they paid off all their bills and everything, and this is how much they made. Say for instance, I don't know, $10 million in profit, and they just paid you what, 75,000, 100,000 for the year or less than that. They made 10 million for the whole year. You made you lucky you make 100. Everyone's that'd be cool. I can make 100K a year. Yeah, you think that's cool? Wow, this motherfucker made 10 million. What is 100,000 and 10 million? That ain't shit. So if your boss, the one that you think is nice, sweet, kind, that cares about you, really cared about you, they won't leave you at 100,000 while they have 10 million. You feel what I'm saying? What would they need the whole 10 million for? They could use that 10 million and make sure the whole entire company, all their employees, their workforce are all good. And you can't really get mad at them for not doing that. And the reason why I say that is because, like you, they too have been brainwashed by all this bullshit that's been bombarding their senses. So they too think that they need to be greedy. They think that they need to have it this certain way, and they gotta eat, and they gotta, you know what I mean? They don't look at it like the way I look at it, like, let's all eat. Like I shared not too long ago in my life, back in the days when God first created Earth, the world, it was bountiful. Animals, fruits, everything was bountiful, and nobody owned that shit. Feel me? Imagine if this is back in the days, caveman days, or in the beginning of times, right? And we were all chilling at this park right now, and there's apple trees all over this park. And you hungry, you walk up, you grab an apple, you eat that motherfucker. It ain't gonna cost you a thing, right? That's how it was back in the days. Nowadays, you want an apple? Yeah, man took the apple and now he put a price on it. Now you gotta buy what God gave freely. You gotta go pay for it now. That's what the fuck is wrong with society. You feel me? And then when you put a price on shit now, then people get greedy. Everybody, their mama wants to, you know what I'm saying, take more than they need, right? But if apples are free, whatever, ain't nobody would really be tripping on that shit because there's no price on it. Once man put a price on shit, it completely changed everybody else, the rest of the world. Now everything has a price. Shit that God gave freely, mangoes, fruits, animals, everything. All that shit was for us to enjoy as a world, as a nation, as a society, as a people. But human beings, sin came into the world, corruption came into the world, disease came into the world, sadness came into the world, pain came into the world. When God told Adam and Eve, don't mess with that the fruit on the forbidden fruit, don't fuck with that shit. They went and fucked with it, and that's what happened. But think about it though, we live in a world today that's so far from the world God intended for us. You get what I'm saying? We weren't ever supposed to be out here tripping like this and putting a price on everything and class and low class, middle class, and high. Nah, fuck all that shit. Everybody in the mama was just one village, one community. You hungry? Go climb that tree and eat that motherfucker. You want to eat some meat? Go hunt. You know what I'm saying? I don't own that deer. Now, motherfuckers got cows and chickens and shit. Saying like, it's weird now. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so it's 6 something. I'm gonna read the rest of this chat, y'all, and I'm gonna have to take off because I gotta go home, take care of all the shit that I need to take care of, so that if all goes well, I can hit the road tomorrow and start on this adventure, start on this next chapter of my life. At the same time, Sosa's been in the car this whole time, and I feel really guilty right now. You feel me? It's not hot or anything, but he's just in a confined space when he could be at home roaming around. So let me get through this chat, y'all. I thank everyone in the chat for hanging out with me. I hate to sound like a broken record. Thank you everybody for gifting me. Thank you everybody who's been tapping the screen, running up the likes on this live. We got 27.8K. That's what's up. That's a lot of likes. And those of y'all who haven't subscribed to my YouTube yet, I ask that you hit my face up here and go hit the link in my bio and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's one of the main ways you can help me out. As well as if any of my videos happen to pop up on your FYP, I ask that you watch it for at least a minute, like, comment, share. Do 2, 3, or all 4 of those things. I really appreciate it. Nikki said, I'm in Minnesota and the big thing here is the police and government taking millions of dollars from Johnny. What up, Johnny? How you doing, fam? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're good. Amanda, white collar crimes. Exactly. And white collar crimes don't even carry a lot of time. Why? You gotta ask yourself the most people who do white collar crimes, what race are they? You feel me? And most people that do white collar crimes, they look at it like, oh, you're not hurting nobody. Because if that shit was a huge deal, if white collar crimes is a huge deal, these people that be fat in their pockets, they won't be rich. You know what I'm saying? If it was like, if they treated white collar crime like murder, oh yeah, these motherfuckers on top, they won't be up there. Everything will be different. So they set it up like that. You know how they set it like that? They use their money. They use their money to influence the legislation. They use their money to influence the law. They use their money to corrupt people and get bills passed. You get what I'm saying? It's all about money. Others all day. What up, Johnny? Nikki, from people not returning the money back. Right? Wow, Firefox is laughing. Calm down. Now, we're not old. You're only 2 years older than me. Hello, Poe. AOS, thank you for following me, fam. Angela, thank you for following me. Firefox, and he's the most honest about what he knows and doesn't know. Yeah. One thing I have a pet peeve. I don't like people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, if you don't know what you're talking about, just shut the fuck up. You feel me? And if you do, you do. And if I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, I'm not gonna speak on that shit. You feel me? Straight the fuck up. Sierra said, I was asking, are you going to Kansas? Because that's where I live, in Kansas. Oh, you live in Kansas, Sierra? Yeah, then I'm going to Kansas. I'll be there. I gotta go over there and eat some of your home-cooked Mexican food. Love and grace, your smile is so contagious. Thank you. Love Gray said, so handsome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sierra said, but if for some reason you can't come this way, I get it. No hard feelings. Sierra, I didn't know you were in Kansas, but now that I know, I'm going to try my best to make it out that way. I mean, if I'm heading out that way and I'm near Kansas, of course I'm going to slide through. I'm going to come through and eat some of that home-cooked food that you always be telling me about. Big O said, I trip out when you say Omar, because that's my name. What up, Omar? I was wondering what the O stood for. CC said, hey, what's good? Happy Friday. What's up, CC? CC, I finally got my window covers made. I made some cardboard ones. And I block out the front 2 windows with cardboard window covers. And then the back 2 windows, I use paper clips. That way air can still circulate through my car. But it took me a little bit of a time today, but I got it done. Green Eyes, thank you for following me. Nikki said, what do you mean you stopped? Write that book, Papa, no matter how long it takes. I tried. I can't. It's hard for me. Like, writing is art. You feel me? Even though I'm pretty good at other forms of art, I could never get that writing down. Like, even though I was told that I have a good voice and a good, like, I basically won a writing contest before when I was into writing, when I was writing my autobiography. And I entered this poetry contest, not poetry, a writing contest. And out of like 3,000 people, I got 3rd place. And when I got 3rd place, this professor at this college, he reached out to me and he said, basically he introduced himself, yada yada yada, and he said that he read my work, right, my writing, and he said that he read my work while he read my writing, and he said that I had like a very what was it called? A very distinctive or something like that voice when you read my work, right? And he asked me, he said, I would like to for free, I would like to edit your writing for you. And what happened was every time I wrote a chapter or whatever, I'll send it to him. He'll make copies of it and he pass it out to his whole entire class. And his whole entire class, each student would edit my chapter. And then they would send it to me and I would just read all their edits and get feedback. So I got feedback from a gang of different people, a gang of different ideas. That shit was dope. And that shit was hella cool. So even though the professor and all of them said, yeah, you got a voice, your writing is dope, I won 3rd place in this huge ass writing competition, whatever, I'm so hard on myself that I feel like I could be better. Because in a lot of ways I'm a perfectionist. So when I read my writing and I'm like, nah, that's not good enough, and it takes something from me. Like, it drains me, it fucks in my head, and so writing is not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how hard I try, I feel like I can't I can't write the way that I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Jesse said, man, for real, you need to write about your story. Man, you've been through it, and I truly feel for you, my guy, for real. That's the thing, though. That's what this is all about. This TikTok is all about. I figure instead of writing my story, I'll just share it to my videos. Even though it's not, like, in order, the stories or whatever. But it's still being shared. It's still something that people could go tune into and watch or whatever. So even though I don't leave when my time here is up, even though I might not leave a book or autobiography behind, I left a whole catalog of videos that share a lot of my life. You know what I'm saying? And that's my form of sharing my story. Because writing, you know how much time it'll take to write my autobiography? My older sister's an author, right? She wrote a book. It took her first book took her, I believe, 10 or 20 years to write. No, I think her first book took her 10 years to write. And now she's working on her 2nd book, and it's been 20 years, I think. I'm not sure. But it took a big ass chunk of time to write one book. So it's not easy, y'all. It's work, you feel me? Unless you just have that, you just have that skill, like a forte, you know? Good evening, CC. Hawaii girl, Deste means from. Oh, so she was from Kansas. Thank you. Damn, I'm that deep in this chat. Oh, okay, let's go. Oh my god, hey, did you get your flu vaccine? Yeah. Oh, not my flu vaccine, my COVID one. BRB. You need to rest. It's probably anxiety from trying to get everything together. Yeah, it is. What's deep? What's up, Stormy? Well, damn, still can't get by. It's so depressing. Cynthia said, damn, that's crazy. I take off the land, I'm in Hawaii. Amen to that. Drink hurricane beer. It's fake. Smoke and mirrors, right? Yeah, Danny, tell him that's so true. Thank you, Cynthia. Yes, sir. Facts. 100. Butte, thank you for sharing the live. Firefox, I don't even recognize where I live in Texas with the open border, right? Nikki, it comes in threes. What comes in threes? True. I am now lost my dad 9/21. Oh, just recently? I miss him. Keep your head up, folks. You feel me? I mean, at the end of the day, just try to look at, there's nothing wrong with missing people that you love at all. You know what I'm saying? Your feelings are valid, this and that. But just always try to remember like the good memories and shit. You know what I'm saying? Try to remember the sweet moments, the tender moments that only you and them share. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do with my mama. I always think about her, but I always think about the sweet, tender moments that we had. You feel me? Oh. You guys want to join my live or something?
Yeah, I should.
Look, what are you guys?
Sheep.
Sheep?
Yeah.
Why are you guys walking around like sheep?
It's for like a history mystery thing.
Oh, that's what they're doing over there?
Yeah. How many followers you got?
Over 75,000.
Hey guys. Hi. Comment this video, like, subscribe, edit this.
I appreciate you guys. You pretty little sheep. You guys have a blessed day.
You too. Thank
All
you.
the time. I lost my son last year, and I'm still not over my son, but I celebrate his life every day, always. Amen to that. That's what I'm talking about, Darlene. Firefox said we should have happy thoughts and remember their legacy and good memories, right? That's what I just said. What's up, my boy? What's up, fuck fakes? Yeah! Nikki, like, college is overrated, right? For real, though. But that's the thing. College is so overrated, but they pump that propaganda so strongly into people that people, like I said, it was decided for them. They don't even question it. And then they go to college and then they find out it's overrated. Don't a lot of y'all wish that y'all could have never ever went to college and just, you know what I'm saying, skip that and still went on with your life and because there's a lot of people that didn't go to college that are successful as fuck. I think if you don't go to college, you'll be successful as fuck because you won't be in debt trying to work all day to get out of debt. You could go ahead, instead of going into debt, you can go ahead and take all that money and build you an empire. You feel what I'm saying? Jesse said, like they say, celebrate me when I'm alive, not when I'm dead, right? For real. Veronica Verduzco. Thank you for following me, Veronica. Damn, there's so many messages in this chat, y'all. Darlene said, I keep going in my life, but I never stop living. God keeps me and always there. Amen to that. When God got you, there ain't nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? When God got some plan for you, you cannot do anything to change that plan. It's set. God got some plan for you, and that's it. You know what I mean? Trust and believe that. Firefox enslavement and in debt. Laughing, baby. Tina, thank you for following me. Nikki said, preach it, baby. And they ain't never been to space because we can't. Facts. Oh, facts. Cindy said, straight up, facts, fan. Danny, speak the truth. Thank you. Drea, you are so beautiful. Thank you, Drea. You know what's crazy to me? And I appreciate the comment, right? I'm flattered. But women tell me all the time that I'm beautiful. Aren't you supposed to tell a dude that he's handsome or that he's cute? Like, I always get told a lot that I'm beautiful. And that shit trips me out because aren't women supposed to be called beautiful and men supposed to be called handsome? Rocka Birdie hello from Linda Vista. What up, fam? I sent mine to you, Vista. I'm so happy that someone from Linda Vista, my neighborhood, my hometown, is in the live. And I hope that I do you guys proud out there. You know what I'm saying? I try my best to represent Linda Vista in every way that I can. I feel like our neighborhood is a little hidden gem that not everybody knows about, but it's such a beautiful hidden little gem that I would do everything in my power as long as I have the ability to represent Linda Vista with every fiber of my being. You feel me? So I'm happy you're in my life, Rocco Birdie. I'm happy that you're in my life, fam. Someone from my hometown. Yeah. Right, Nikki. Exactly, pay employee fairly, a livable wage, right? Look how many of us are busting our ass, right? And we're barely getting by. We're barely surviving. We're still stressed out over bills. We're still stressed out from month to month. We can't buy this. We can't buy certain stuff because we're gonna be asked out if we do. You know what I'm saying? Like we are constantly being controlled. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck all that. Pay your employees a livable wage, bro. Straight the fuck up, and you'll still be doing good after you pay them that. You don't need all those motherfucking millions and millions of dollars while they're not making anything close to that. Manifest it, brother. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you for following me. User, I ran my own business for the last 30 years. Yeah, you're your own boss. Salute to you for 30 years. Salute, salute, salute 3 times for the 3 decades. Danny QK, good for you. Hey, Danny. Nice name. Nikki, from your mouth to God's ears. Amen to that. See you on Shark Tank. Yeah, I would love to get on Shark Tank one day. When I was in prison, I watched Shark Tank every single day, and my daydream or my fantasy was to be on there one day. That's my bucket list, to stand in front of the sharks in Shark Tank one day and go full circle, go from being a dreamer to living out my dreams. You know what I mean? Wanda, thank you for following me. Stay blessed. Thank you for following me. Miss Virgo, thank you for following me. Nikki, Taylor Swift gave all her employees $50 to $100K at the end of her tour to say thanks. Exactly. That's what you're supposed to do. She has millions, hundreds, multi-million dollars. I don't know how much she got. What is 50 or 100K to someone with that much money? Not to boast or brag or anything like that, but in my past life when I was a gangster or a gang member or whatever, I had buku amounts of money, right? And when your money goes up, the way you look at money changes. You feel me? When I had so much money, I used to look at $100 bills like they were dollars. I swear to God. I used to spend $100 bills like they were dollars because the amount of money that I had went up. So if you only have hundreds, then you spend dollars like dollars. But when you have a buku amount of money, it changes the dynamics, and I started looking at $100 bills like they were just dollars, like throwing them bitches out. You know what I'm saying? Because it was nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So what is $50,000 to $100,000 to a millionaire, a multi-millionaire? That ain't shit. That's kibbles and bits. But yet they still can't look out for the people. You know what I'm saying? So God bless Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? Taylor gang all day. You feel me? 3 million moved to Mexico. Facts. Boom. Big collapse. Unfortunately, people are scared. Facts. They're not just scared, but they're brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? The powers to be, they set it up like that. They're saying they made sure that we're so fucked up in our heads that we'll be like, hell nah. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. You feel me? Man, you're spitting facts. I believe what you're saying. Life is bullshit sometimes. Thank you, Choo-Choos. Orchestrated chaos. I keep saying, pay taxes on only what you can't control. Right? Amen to that. That's why it is one of my greatest goals and desires to live and make money and make it tax-free. And that's why I'm building up my platform, and I plan to get my merch and shit going. And when I sell my merch directly to my friends and followers here on TikTok, I'm gonna get paid tax-free. They ain't touching my money. They could try. They ain't gonna touch my money. You feel me? Because I'm gonna find wiggles and I'll find loopholes and I'm gonna find my way around it. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. They can't arrest me for that. All they can do is tax me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't pay your taxes or whatever? Okay, you owe us. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't the type of motherfucker that falls into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been driving around this whole time with no car insurance because I don't believe in car insurance. The only reason why I ended up getting car insurance before I hit the road is because my car is my whole entire house now. So if my car was my whole entire house, I wouldn't trip. But if I lose my car, I lose my whole entire house, and then I'll be in trouble, right? That's the only reason why I pay for car insurance. But I really don't want to pay for car insurance. Pay car insurance for what? That's just another scam that they got going on. They're making buku amounts of money off car insurance. People are paying 190, 85, whatever the hell you're paying each month for car insurance. There's hundreds of millions of people in America driving. They're all paying car insurance. And some of us are gonna live and die and never even get in a car accident. So imagine you pay $100 a month. That's $1,200 a year. You know what I'm saying? That's $1,200 a year, and you live, I don't know, for the next 50 years. That's $60,000 that you pay to the car insurance people, and you never once got in a car accident the whole 50 years that you lived until you died. $60,000 of your hard-earned money, of your blood, sweat, and tears that you could have spent on yourself and your family went to car insurance for protection, accident coverage, or whatever that never even happened. And then just say, for instance, something did happen, and you do get a car accident, and they cover you. That's cool. You're still going to be driving, and you're still going to be paying car insurance after they cover you, and everything that they covered you is going to come back to them, and it's not only just going to come back to them, but it's going to come back to them tenfold. So you really didn't come up after they covered you. And then they use the money that you gave them, you've been paying them to help cover you, and after they cover you, they're still going to keep on having you pay every month for car insurance for your new car that they help you get. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? Jeremy, what up, Jeremy? System is corrupt. Amen to that. Flashbang. Damn. Mary, thank you for following me. Sarah, you need a new goal. Thank you, Sarah. No, I don't. I need 301 more TikToks to reach this goal. Chef, unify, shut it down and make them pay. Hear you out. Why can't we? Yeah, I mean, we can and we can't. And the reason why we can't is because we've been programmed like robots for generations. So it's going to take generations to unprogram us. You know what I'm saying? There has to be a start. A start has to start somewhere. But because we are the spirit tip of the start, it's going to take a whole lot more to unite millions of people. Look when they had Occupy Wall Street. A gang of people were protesting nationwide, worldwide, right? That shit went on for a while and it died down. Why? For the most part, they didn't even know what the hell they were protesting about. They didn't even know what the fuck was going on. A lot of people were uneducated. Some people knew what's up, and for the most part, a majority of them didn't know what the fuck was going on. They just went and joined the protest, and then when people come interview and ask them, what is this 99% about? What is Occupy? Why? They didn't know what the fuck it's about. You feel me? And that died down. That fizzled out. When that shit happened, if it was the right people in play and all that shit had potential to really rock America. But it wasn't, I guess it wasn't the right time or whatever. You feel me? Can we still do it? Yeah, we can still do it. But we need a voice. You know what I'm saying? We need a voice to like awaken the masses. You know what I'm saying? We need the people to hear somebody who will awaken them, to help them all open their eyes and see. Because once you see shit for what it is, no one can tell you otherwise. Like, you see it for what it is, then what are you gonna do? It's like, just like right now, I'm trying to like lace you guys up. I'm trying to show you guys what the fuck is really going on. And the shit is so fucking deep that even after you guys understand what the hell is going on, you're still stuck in it. It's like motherfucker telling you that they're feeding you poison, and after you understand that you're getting fed poison, you're still drinking the poison. That's basically what's going on. And that's how deeply they have you guys. That's how deeply they have people. Even after, that's greater than a pimp, right? That's way better. Motherfuckers is getting pimped. That's what it comes down to. That's how bad they got motherfuckers. That's how twisted and that's how badly they fucked your mind. You know what I'm saying? Straight the fuck up. To where even after I laid it out for you, A, B, C, and D, what it's all about. I gave you the vision. I opened your eyes. All, or if not a majority of you, are still gonna continue to be oppressed by the way the society is set up. If you want change, you have to be radical about it. It takes radical change. Me personally, I would love to change the whole world. I would love to help everybody, but I know that the chances of that happening in my lifetime, it's not gonna happen. The only thing that I can do is help as many people as I can. Hope as many people will hear me out. If they don't, they don't. If they do, they do. But the main person that I'm gonna try to take care of and focus on is myself. because I understand what's going on, and I'd be damned if I know what's going on yet still fucking fall into their fuckery. You know what I'm saying? I got people that I love, family members and shit like that, that don't even hear me out, that don't even understand where I'm coming from. You feel me? So at the end of the day, as I'm in the process of trying to save myself, I can't save everybody else. All I could do is give you the game and hope that you take it, run with it, do something with it, and figure out how to get about this matrix. You know what I'm saying? You could do it the way that I'm doing it, or you could do it your own way. But one thing I will tell you, Google the cost of living abroad. Google where is it the cheapest to live abroad, or where's the best place to live abroad. Google that. Google the cost of living. Google their welfare system. Google their prison system. Google their crime, whatever. Google everything about other countries, right? And then when you see how much cheaper it is to live in other countries, and how much better they're living over there, and how much better their government is treating them, then I hope that will motivate you to stack your bread, stack as much of your bread as you can, and get ready to uproot yourself and take the fuck off and go live in another country where you can spend the remainder of your life living way better than you would here in the United States. Because the fact is, ain't none of us in this chat millionaires, ain't none of us in this chat balling out our ass. I don't give a fuck if you making $25, $30, $45 an hour and you think you're balling. You are not fucking balling. You understand what I'm saying? Because until you can live like basically like royalty, or wake up every day and do whatever the fuck you want, however you want, then you can say that you're a boss, that you're really living, or you're really getting that bag. You feel what I'm saying? So I highly, highly, highly recommend, if those of y'all who feel like I said something that kind of sparked something in you, I highly recommend that you guys go and Google. Thank you, Chef, for all the gifts. I appreciate you, fam. You go and Google the cost of living abroad, and you do a comparison. You do a pros and cons. What's the pros and cons of me going to living in this country compared to pros and cons of me staying in the United States? If the United States weighs out better, then stay in the United States. But if the pros in another country weighs out better, then take your ass to another country. And I promise you, it's gonna be eye-opening. Google the cost of living in Vietnam, in my country, where I'm from. Google the cost of an Airbnb in Vietnam. Google the cost of a 5-star meal in Vietnam. How much the US dollars is about. A bowl of pho. Some of y'all know Vietnamese people were known for pho. A bowl of pho here in America probably costs you like $15, $20. A bowl of pho in Vietnam costs you like $1, $1.50. American dollar. Better too, a better bowl too. Think about it. 40 American dollars in Vietnam is $100,000. 400 American dollars in Vietnam is $1 million. Think about it. The $1,000 that you pay for rent here in America every month to pay your rent, you can take that same $1,000 and go to Vietnam and get an even better place, pay your rent off in that place, have money left over to eat for the rest of the month, money left over to rent a scooter for the rest of the month, and then your home or your apartment or your Airbnb, whatever the hell you got in Vietnam, also came with a housekeeper and a maid and people doing your laundry and all that. The same $1,000 you're spending here in America, you only get to pay your rent with that, and you're living in a small apartment or whatever. That shit doesn't cover your groceries, nothing. It just covers your rent. Take that same $1,000, you go to Vietnam, you get you like a 3-bedroom house, beach, ocean view. You can eat 5-star meals 3 times a day. Have a housekeeper, someone doing your laundry. You ain't got to trip on a car because everything's on scooters over there. You can pay $1 and drive around on a scooter all fucking day. You feel what I'm saying? Money shouldn't be the main stressor in our lives at all. We should be living. And it's nighttime. I still got my glasses on. I'm over here on some Ray Charles. Man, there's a gang of people here, y'all. I wasn't even tripping on them. They're deep, yo. Okay. Damn, man. I'm trying to get. Okay. I guess we got a lit ass chat. I feel so bad for my son, Sosa. 6. Let me go make sure that he got. Because I put water and food out, but I want to make sure he got more.
already enough. I wonder if I could get him to come hang out in the backpack. Stay blessed said there's nothing wrong about taking care of your kids, making money and providing. That's gangster. Absolutely, there's nothing wrong. Absolutely, I do not disagree with you at all. There's nothing wrong. But if I was a father of kids and I had children, I would want my children to know that their father is not being played when he's busting his ass to take care of me. I would want my children to know that my father is busting his ass to take care of me, but he is getting what he deserves for his sweat, blood, and tears. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with providing for your kids, but why can't you provide for your kids in the same way that your boss provides for his or her kids? That's what I'm saying. While they sit in their ass and you bust your ass for them, why can't hey Papa, hey Chocha, Chocha, come on Papa. He's underneath the driver's seat right now. Come on, Georgia. Are you okay? He don't want to come out. I guess he's sleeping. Okay, let me get through this chat, y'all, and then it's almost 7. I just went on one, but right now in my chat, it says 99 plus messages, right? Whenever it says 99 plus, that means there's so many messages that you gotta get underneath this 99 plus. And every time I keep scrolling, it won't drop underneath this 99. Danny, I come in mid-story and you're dropping truths like usual. Thank you, Chef. Hey, Munoz, bro. Chill, they watching. Man, I ain't even tripping. Feel me? If they watching, they want to take your boy out, take me out. You feel me? They're doing me a favor, fam. I'm serious as a heart attack. If they come and take me out right now, thank you. Why? Because I get to go off and go see my mama in heaven. And I get to go spend eternal life with my father in heaven. I ain't tripping. They be doing me a favor for real. National Day, you feel me? Hey, Munoz, we love you, bro, but they trying to take us one by one, right? I feel you. I feel you. Trust me, I know. Anybody that trying to enlighten the people, anybody that's speaking truth, they will take you out the game and they'll make it look like it was natural causes or a mistake or something else happened. Trust and believe that. Thank you for the gifts, Davinia. Okay, let me get through these messages. True salute to the veterans. Facts. Damn, I'm so far down. Please, man, let's stand united. Numbers on the screen. Hi, Don. They gonna tax it. Yeah, I can't even. Firefox said, yep, I can't even take $2,000 out. Chef, exactly. They won't. That's what they do. They put you on payment plan for your own money. Hey, how are you? I haven't seen her from you. Oh, what's up? Oh, Juju said not cash. Bro, they get tripped on 700. Firefox, they can only give me a cashier check. And they ask you why you want to take it out. Like, because I do, right? You should put Sosa on his leash so you can let him out the car for a little bit. But there's so many people here. There is no way that Sosa will stay calm around all these people. Look at these people, bro. There's a whole gang of people. If Sosa was out here right now, he'd be freaking out. Look at all these people. All these people. It's lit tonight at this park. Shit. I don't know what the hell they got going on, what they're doing. I didn't understand what them little lambs told me earlier, but I don't know what is going on here. Probably some Halloween type stuff. Most of us can't afford anything anymore. Life insurance is a scam. They pick and choose what's covered. I'm 38 and can't afford anything to live, right? It's a setup, right? Greed. It's greed. Do the rich get richer, the poor get poorer? Am I only the 38-year-old that can't afford anything? Hell no, you're not. Where's Sosa? How's he doing? He's underneath my driver's seat right now, and he's been in there for a while. He's chilling. It's cool in the car, but
I put food out for him, and I looked in the car, and that shit was empty. So I know he went out and ate. But I just want to, because it's like keeping him in a confined space. So I got down to 76. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I need to stop talking. Amen. Man, I swear I'm trying. Amen to that. I am too. Everybody's trying. God does have a plan for you, and it's beautiful. Thank you, Nikki. I received that. I hope everyone is getting this message. Thank you, Firefox. Hello, Indigenous, Native. Chef, you are a perfect messenger. You are so authentic, charismatic, honest, loving, and funny. Thank you, Chef. I appreciate you. Hey, Munoz, I think what I've been doing wrong is trying to please everybody. You ain't been doing nothing wrong, bro. It's not about pleasing everybody. If you have a good heart, there's nothing wrong with having a good heart. You feel me? I think the only wrong thing is that we live in a society that even if we have a good heart, we don't have the finances to spread love and look out for people like we would like to. You know what I'm saying? Munoz said apple costs $1.99 a pound. Hey, Munoz said, please be my friend. Yeah, man, let me follow you back. I got you. Adventures and Beyond said it's still light. It's still light there. Yeah, it is. Facts, yo. Silver Surfer, thank you for following me. Ashley, thank you for following me. Sierra says, speaking of homemade Mexican food, I'm thinking about making tamales on Sunday. Hell yeah, I love tamales too. Yes, she said, record yourself and someone else to write it for you. That could probably be a possibility. You know, another thing that I've been really like considering or want to get into. People be telling me all the time. They said, you should start your own podcast. You should start podcasting. So I'm kind of like, maybe I should do that because I could podcast while I'm on the road. I don't know how it all works and how you set all that up, but I could study it and figure it out. And I feel like that's something I could do, just like I'm doing right now. This could be like a podcast, right? So I could do that while I'm on the road. How sweet. They were so cute. Yeah, them little lambs, they kept on walking by and trying to get in the video the first time, and I was like, what the fuck is that? I see them and I turned around and they had these lamb shit on their head. I said, oh, what the hell going on here? I just thought they were just out high, shroomed out with lamb shit on their head. That's what I thought, because people in Oregon do shrooms a lot. It's legal up here. And then they came back and kept on putting the peace sign up in the video. So I was like, man, do you guys want to be in the live? That way, you know what I'm saying? They could just get that shit out the way. I was wondering if you were ever going to hear me scream, put some chapstick on. Thank you, Sierra. I appreciate you. Jimmy G, you're beautiful. Thank you. Hello from Maxine from Corpus Christi. Have a blessed and beautiful day. You too, Maxine. Cynthia said, Mahala, Kita, Danny. Sierra said, for those who haven't, please subscribe to his YouTube. His link is in his bio and it's free. Thank you, Sierra. We're getting there. We're getting there. Hey, don't forget about Sosa. I won't. Sosa. Chef, exactly. I have friends that have moved abroad already. That's my goal too. There you go. Cookies. Oh, bro. And I just came home from a volleyball game and it was sweet and short. Damn. Sweet and short volleyball game? We enjoy your live. I don't want you to have to leave, but don't forget about Sosa. I know. That's why I'm trying to get to the end of this chat. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We get it. If you have to go, just go. Texas Doc, when it's 8:53 p.m. earlier, when I looked at 6, it was more sunny over on your side. Bless up, Uso. Bless up, Potty Strong. What state are you in? Oregon. Yeah, car podcast. You can definitely do a podcast. Thank you. I'm from Oregon. I wish it wasn't so drugged out. Yeah, certain parts. T, good evening. You have a wonderful, blessed evening. Thank you, T. You too. Jules. Hi, Danny. Hi, Jules. I got to the end of the chat, y'all. My phone's about to die anyways. So I have to go now. I have to end this chat. I have to go home, take care of business, take care of Sosa. But thank all y'all for joining my chat. Thank all y'all for rocking with me. It's all love. I appreciate y'all. And we'll do this again some other time. Oh, show. You feel me?